Mellow Smoke Dope, what's going on, man? We in here. Mr. Mathis, how you doing, man? You always pull up. I appreciate it. Stigmate, what's going on, man? Oh, everything's going swell, man. Scorpio, how you doing? TDG, what's up with it? Calvin, Lavelle Calvin, what's going on? Detroit, what's going on, gang? Flower Bloom, how you doing, man? Thank me later. What's up with it? Louis Sanchez, how you doing, man? Hawthorne Bone, what's going on, man? King Among Us, what's up with it? No reparations, no vote. Oh man, hey, I appreciate it, man. You say you got your CD, man. Now, all right, that's what's up. Oh man, what's going on? Do he say he finally caught it live. I'm glad you could catch it, man. Living that square life. What's up? What? Linwood non-affiliate. Hey y'all, today I don't know. I'm gonna try to do my live with my regular glasses, man. We gonna see how that turn out though. I might have to put them big things on, man. Ah man. Anyway, what's up with it, man? Matthew Campbell, how you doing, man? James B. Y'all popping up so fast. Hey man, if y'all don't mind, man, when y'all come in, hit that like button for me, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Let's give me some good numbers, man, so YouTube can push my stuff around in the algorithms, man. Y'all please hit that like button for me, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, everybody. Oh man, it's always chill, man. How you doing? Thank me later. But I noticed that everybody has took a liking to my boy Fox, man. Matter of fact, I got him right here on the t-shirt, man. Yeah, this is my boy Fox. Surrender that money. Pretty soon I'm gonna give me some t-shirts with just tell me what I owe you. So yeah. How y'all doing though, man? Who we got here, man? Core Leaf, what's going on, man? Like I'm saying, y'all, I'm gonna try to do this live right here with my regular glasses. I ain't gonna put on the big old giant, the windshields, man. But I might have to put on the windshields if I can't see everybody's name that good. Rick World, what's going on, man? Ant, what's up with it? Back like I'm on a pro violation, yes sir, all the time, man. Let me scale up some to see if I missed anybody. We got Luis Sanchez, King Among Us Gaming, Captain Clutch, what's up with it, man? Mellow Smoke Dope, living that square life. Dio, that looks like Cure Leaf, what's up with it? Thank me later. James B, Mr. Campbell, Matthew, how you doing? Rick's World, Ant, Mr. Bitter, what is that? Mr. Bitter Dose, how y'all doing, man? Lavelle Calvin said he need a CD too. Hey, well, you can either go to my website, 16tolife.com, or you can email me, man. I mean, not email me. Excuse me. You can cash at me at chill $700. Be sure to leave your address, your mailing information, and what CD you want in the little box where where you can put a note, and then I'll forward that to you, your address. Make sure if you are living in an apartment or something, be sure to put the number. Sometimes it might not be enough space for all that, so the CD is $14. So what you can do is you can cash at me $12, and then you can turn around and cash at me another $2, and that way it'll leave you enough information, enough room to provide all the information. Or like I said, you can go through to my website, 16tolife.com, and order it through PayPal. How you doing? I can't quite pronounce your name, man. QUCIO. I see you all the time though. Quico Piernis. So if you don't mind, man, I'm gonna just call you QP. QP, what's going on? Like I say, Quicio, Piernis, Quicio. Quicio Piernis. Yeah, man. So like I said, I'm gonna just try to hit you with QP, man. I can't pronounce that, but yeah, no NFL. I'm more of an NBA fan, man. I watch the NFL from time to time, where I like to check the highlights all the time. But as far as just, I don't really have any teams, man. Certain players I'm interested in, but I'm just chilling, man. The Wolf, what's going on, man? Fam G Luciano, okay, that's a bet, man. I'll be waiting. Uh, who else we got there, man? Jazario 2 times. What's going on? We got Melvin Edwards. How you doing, man? from Detroit. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, y'all, if y'all don't mind, man, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. No Lux Max. What's up with it? Like I was telling y'all, man, I'm gonna try to do this live without my big windshield glasses, man. Them things be having me looking like an alien or something when I'm on the live, man. So yeah, I'm gonna try to just stick with these smaller ones. We'll see how they go though, man. I might have to whip them out the case. I got them right here just in case I need them, but I'm hoping I can be able to get through it. I don't know. We'll see though. Prass, what's going on, man? How you doing? Bud Maverick, the iPhone rapper. What's going on, man? SP Reloaded. No reparations. Corey Finney from the GA. What's up with it, man? It's all good, man. Andre Dimon. That's the homie right there. Man, how you doing, man? You already know it's all good, man. We just chilling, man. Hey, I want to get Andre. I want to get at Lamar's brother. What they say? A P Skitty. They say he make beats, man. I want to holler at him, man. Mellow Smoke Dope. What's up with it, man? I got the magnifying glasses right here, man. Just in case I gotta break these things out in case of emergencies. You know, I'm gonna have to break these things out, but I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to make it through. Luis Sanchez, what's going on, man? Brandon Clark, what's going on? How you doing, man? Man, hey, Mr. Mathis, you might be right, man. You might be right. I gotta change. Calvin say he gotta change his name. It's Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You give my name, make me feel like you Detroit. I gotta change my name. This Detroit. You saying my name? My gov name make me feel like you fuck with the feds. Hey, well, Lavelle Calvin, you got your government name on here. Shit, I mean, what you want to be addressed? I gotta call you the way you introduce yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I gotta give it to you like you give it to me. Shit. Oh yeah, man. Deal. Yeah, I just got up on the well, I've been getting for a minute some notifications from YouTube, you know, about Q. Okay, yeah, Q. Yeah, I've been getting some notifications from YouTube about making the shorts, man. I just, you know, decided to finally go ahead and give it a try, man. Lockdown, what's going on, man? Hey, I appreciate it, man. GC, what's up with it? Oh, he say GC say he new to the channel about a week ago, man. Loving the stories. I literally just purchased your album from your website. Keep coming with the dope content. Hey, man, I definitely appreciate it, man. You know Ant. I'm Pooney's cousin. He said he ain't snitch. Oh yeah, you gotta be bullshit, man. Yeah. I was gonna say, man, it's unfortunate, man. Both Poonies from Bannon is you know they went bad, man. Both Poonies from Bannon, man, and you know what I'm saying. I got I got the paperwork, man. I don't put jackets on cats, man. You know that ain't true, man. That dude know he got up on the stand on me, man. Pointed me out. Dude been knowing me all my life, man. Got up there and told on me. But we gonna hop into that maybe on a later date. But QP, okay, that Popeye's chicken that's right off the 10 freeway on Palm Springs. Is that Bannon or Beaumont? Oh, that's Bannon. You know, that's they built that since I've been gone, man. I slid through there one time. I didn't like it at all, man. I didn't like it at all. Danny Boy said, you know any cats out of Oceanside? Yeah, I had a partner, man, out of Oceanside by the name of That's Crazy, man. I'm seeing his face clear as day. His real name just flew through my head. Man, Shake. His name was Shake. Yeah, his name was Shake, man. Yeah, his name was Shake. Top Op Kobe, what's going on, man? Um, Corey Finney said, "What part of Georgia your boy from?" And you know what? To be honest, it's been so long, I don't quite remember, man. I just remember, I don't want to say Atlanta. I remember it was like one of them, like, it wasn't Atlanta, man. I can't quite remember, but if I was to probably look at some cities from Georgia and then see the name, it might come to me. But yeah, it was definitely wasn't Atlanta. Prince Carter said, "You ever been robbed for some work?" Yeah, man, I got shot and robbed, man. Back in '89. Matter of fact, by some, I mean some. It was some crackheads that came through there, man, and I believe they had planned on taking me around the corner and trying to rob me. I jumped up in the car with them, and it was two of them in the front seat. And I believe I accidentally set on the gun, and they was trying to pull the gun from up under me and shot me because I was sitting right next to him by the side. So if he was really trying to shoot me, he would have shot me somewhere in the side. He shot me up under the ass though, man. And so I jumped out the car. I looked up, he was right in my face telling me to give me the dope. So I said, "Here, man, take this shit," and threw it to him. Greetings from the pimp capital, Milwaukee. What's going on, man? I didn't miss a lot of y'all names, man. Y'all do me a favor when y'all slide through, man. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Hit that like button. We got Danny Boy, Praz, Prince Carter, Ben Williamson, Lord Truth, A.K. Allen, Quincy Reese, them Buckeyes, living that square life, Randy Cooks, Virus. Yeah, Virus, I'm from born and raised. Wayne Battle, what's up with it? Taz, MSB, what's going on, man? You always slide through. I appreciate it, man. How was your first day going in? You talking about in the county jail or you talking about to the actual prison itself?
Why dating a young Latin woman is a good option?
Uh-oh. Jordan Sanchez, LA, what's going on, man? The actual prison. Um, to be honest, it wasn't as frightening as I thought it was gonna be because it was one of the newer prisons. I didn't hit like a prison like Folsom or San Quentin with all the bars and all that old type of shit. And by then I had sat in the county jail for so long, about 2 years, I got used to it. So actually Savannah. Yeah, Savannah, Macon. Let me see. Augusta, Georgia. Savannah, Macon, Augusta. From Augusta, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia. Augusta, Savannah. He's from Fox or some Savannah or Augusta, Georgia. Yeah. Man, you know what? I believe it might have been Macon. Macon, I believe it's either, it's crazy. Might have been Macon, but it was either Savannah, Macon, or Augusta. Definitely, it was one of those. But I believe he was from Macon, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, sorry about that, man. I always digress, man. Yeah, so I was going into the prison, and like I say, I've been in the county jail so long, man, in there fighting and doing all that type of stuff that I wasn't actually scared when I got to prison, because the appearance of the prison, it wasn't it didn't look like any of the prisons that I had seen on on like in the movies and stuff. So the first time I actually got scared up in there though is I was there for about, I don't know, a couple of months, and I seen this dude that I had caught the chain with. He ended up stabbing his homeboy, and that's when I realized, like, damn, because his homeboy had been looking out for him. And when we first got there, his homeboy was already there. The yard was extremely new. I'm talking about they in the cell still had sawdust and washers on the floor. When we went into cells, we was the first ones to be put in those cells. The prison was new, so. But when the dude got stabbed, man, and I realized the type of mentality them dudes was up there dealing with. That's when it was like, okay. Then I realized, man, that then I realized it was serious. G Foster, what's up with it, man? Oh, Crash, what's going on, man? He said, how did I learn to rap? Man, I started rapping like, shoot, I don't know. I would like to say probably about an 83, 84, somewhere up in there. Just trying it after hearing, the Sugar Hill Gang, the Message, and all that type of stuff. Man, I've been rapping for a long, long time. Yeah, actually, I think my first rap name was Fresh Rock Ski. That's how long I've been rapping, man. A long, long time, man. G Foster, what's up with it, man? Lord Truth say chill, play your single. And the cold part about it is like, right, I released the single through a friend who has a distribution deal with a company by the name of Symphonic. And if I play my own single on my own videos, I get a copyright strike. I don't get paid for it. So I guess the money goes to the account that I set up, man. So I'm gonna definitely have to look deeper into that, because I definitely don't like that. I can't even play my own music on on my videos. So I gotta figure out all that. Yeah, man. Booker T said you got to get some decent production. Yeah. Bobby Goldchain. Yes, I'm definitely doing features, man. I'm definitely doing features, man. Anybody that want to feature, you should be able to go to my stories and look on there and see in the description, my email and stuff. But in the event you can't find it, my email for those of you guys who's interested in a feature is 16delife music at gmail.com. That's the number 16 DA Life Music. That's 16delife music. Oh yeah, while we speaking of that, y'all, when y'all get a chance, man, y'all go to my page, and I just featured on a new song with Compton AV, a brother by the name of Explicit, Don Hefe, Ye West. Who else was on there? Dirty Diesel, and a brother by the name of Black Tone, man. But the song is released on my page, man. The name of the song is "Fuck That Broke Bitch." Like I say, featuring Compton AV and a couple other cats, man. It's on my page. Y'all go check that out, man. Oh yeah, right now I'm definitely independent, man. I ain't signed to nobody. I'm just doing my own thing, man. Let me scroll back up and get a couple of these names that I missed, man. I already know I got it, but I'll repeat that, man. Jordan Sanchez, Bobby Goldchain, Nito 209, Corey Finney, Urban Conversation. Oh, excuse me, Urban Conversion. DH22, Mr. Heavy Handed. I'll get back to that question real too. DH22, Nito, Crash, G Foster, Lord Truth. Hello, I'm big and fat. Jelly Donut. Oh, that's a unique name, man. I like that. Nito 209 said, "Did you eat honey buns?" You know what? I wasn't a big fan of honey buns. Every now and then I might take one and warm him up in the hot pot. See, if I ate a honey bun, I'd have to warm it up in a hot pot to get it all, get it all nice and soft and stuff. But an extremely huge I wasn't an extremely huge fan of that. Oh, okay, okay, Booker T. Booker T was saying, "I like your production." Oh, okay, yeah, because I thought my production was pretty good too. But it's always good to have good production, man. Prince Carter, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? He said, "How did I get the name Chill?" Well, actually, my name from the hood is E Chill, and first they used to just call me E, I had a homie, rest in peace, and I always used to be into this and into that. We used to be wilding and doing this and doing that. So he used to tell me, "Hey, E man, chill. Hey, E man, chill." So that's how like I say, my name is actually E Chill. So we be out there on the block doing this and doing that, and so he used to tell me to chill out all the time, and that's how I got that name. Squeak Reester or Squeak Rester said he saw the Fox story. He got a question. Hey, go ahead and shoot it, man. Mr. Enterprise himself. What's up with it? Hey, y'all do me a favor, man. When y'all slide through, hit that like button. Oh, look, I got 91 people in here and 81 likes. So yeah, that's pretty good, man. Hey, y'all, I don't know, man. It might be time to throw on these big old giant the wipers, man. That way I don't have to get as close. I hate to do it, y'all. I always hated wearing my glasses ever since I was young, man. I thought they made me look square. And of course, when you're young, you're trying to fit in and be cool. And then when I was growing up too, back in the days, they had them ugly black glasses. They didn't have all the different type of nice looking frames like they do today. So I used to break them, hide them on purpose. And that's how my sight ended up getting so bad, man. I was supposed to wear them. I had been wearing glasses since I was about 6 years old. The doctor told me if I wore them till I was 18, I wouldn't have to wear them no more. But that when you 5 and 6 years old, that seems like 18 years old seems like a long ways away, man. But I end up messing my sight up like that. Renell Cook, you're a role model for sure, man. I'm soaking up all the game. I'm gonna have to snatch up some music. Hey, thank you, Renell. I appreciate it, man. Dudes don't realize that I be sincere, man, when I tell cats I don't want nobody going to prison, man. It's cold up in there, it's cold up in there. And not only that, even dealing with the COs, the guards up in there, man, because of course they're gonna take certain liberties with their position, and they'll put you in a rock and a hard place, man. Sometimes not every last single one of them, but a lot of them will disrespect you, man, and you get to the point you get frustrated where you want to do something physical to them, and then of course if you do something physical, it's gonna turn out bad for you in the end. First of all, they're gonna lie on you, and so you definitely gonna get hit with the book. Then they just come beat you up while you handcuffed and just all type of stuff. I done heard dudes who have assaulted the police go to different prisons, and while they're in the hole in the shoe, the police will run up in there, sometimes 2-3 weeks straight, beating them up while they handcuffed, messing with their food, all types of stuff. So yeah, man, prison is not the place to be, man. And I'm gonna do some stories on it in the near future. Prison out here in California, I don't know about the other states, but prison in California has got extremely watered down. Matter of fact, and y'all will hear that in my segment, Calls from Behind the Walls, man. These dudes are talking about how prison is now compared to how it was 15, 20 years ago. All the drugs and the cell phones has definitely changed the climate in these California prisons, man. It's to keep it real with you, it's weak, it's soft, and it's a whole lot of snitching going on in there. Booker T said he always wondered, can you be a lone wolf in prison? Do you have to link up with people for protection? You know what? It just all depends on first and foremost what race you are. I think if you white, for the most part, you can get away with being a lone wolf, and they don't bother you so much because they don't have like the the sweating their own people mentality is so much as like the gang members. Now I've seen dudes who were Southerners who they're Christians. They're not forced to run. They're not forced to run. With the they're not forced to run with the Southsiders and this and that. But in the event something racial jumps off, then they definitely expected to participate, and they're definitely expected to to still follow certain rules. Man, with blacks, it's all depends, man, because sometimes we like I did the story about when the actor came to jail. In my opinion, man, the actor should have been appreciated and applauded for being a person who was in a difficult position and got to the point where he could be in movies. But instead, the dude was preyed upon, man. So it just all depends. If you black and you don't join the game, 9 times out of 10, at some point, depending on how much time you got, somebody is gonna mess with you. Somebody's gonna mess with you. I mean, you can survive, but a lot of times, man, in the event, sometimes things just happen in prison. Just normal things that you may get into it. And then if you happen to get into it with somebody who's gang related, then you up against it now because all his homeboys is gonna back his play, and he's knowing that. He's knowing that you there by yourself. And more than likely, he gonna be more extra out than he normally would. I done seen a lot of dudes in gangs act extra out, man, when their particular car gets deep. You know what I'm saying? And so, but then when it's time for them to perform one on one, or say they may get into it with somebody from their own car, so now their car ain't gonna help them jump one of their own homies, then they straight busters. So it just all depends. Prince Carter said, "Do guards put Thorazine in food to slow prisoners down?" Now that's something I haven't heard. I haven't heard about that. I haven't heard about, because actually, see, the convicts, we control for the most part the food. We prepare the food and all that type of stuff. So, but now if you in the hole, I wouldn't, that wouldn't be something that's far fetched. Squeak Rester. Well, I appreciate your question, y'all. Let's listen to the question that Squeak Rester has. He said he did some digging on public records, and it says I gave a statement in 1988. Is this true? Well, no, not true at all. In 1998. In 1998, I was in Ironwood, or on my way to Ironwood, and like I say, man, my name is Eric Willis, and it's, I happen to look at look up Eric Willis the other day, and it's a bunch of Eric Willises in there. But no, man, but give me more about this information that you're talking about, because actually, like I say, man, when I do, other than, well, when I looked up Eric Willis the other day, I seen he was a white dude by the name of Eric Willis and all that type of stuff. But uh elaborate some more on basically on what you're talking about, and to pertain into what situation. Because like I say, when I look up my name, outside of that, when I just try to research it, when I got out just for researching it, I never seen anything on my name, period. But no, it's definitely not true, man. Samuel Vigir. Isaac Benton, facts, trying to gas you up. Oh, Isaac Benton, I must have missed one of your earlier stories in, man. Play some of your music off your CD. JR. Let me see. Randy Cooks, chill, you killed your verse, man. Please use tell me what I owe you as a hook. Oh, please use tell him. I may try to see if I can incorporate that into something, man. Uh Taz, MSB, we gotta see about getting me a Puma sponsor. Um Ronell Cook. Bruh, no grades. I'm jelly, bro. Tell us a story about a fade you lost. That'll be classic. Well, I told Jock Brown, I don't know how long you knew to my page, but I told where, I got jumped in the county jail. I told a story about when I was in the visiting room in the county jail, and some Southsiders jumped me. And I told a story about when I got into it with a Python, he choked me. So maybe if you just now new to the page, you gotta check out the story Chill versus Super Paisa. And then also check out the essays called Me Slipping. SP gotta have it. What's going on, man? How you doing, man? Now, see, I was incarcerated with a homie by the name of SP. I know that's not you, is it? Bobby Goldchain, man. You asked me what was your favorite book while I read in prison, man. Um, and I had a whole bunch of books, man. And I always say that that's something that I wish I had done, man. I wish I had wrote down the titles of all the books and stuff I read, man, because I read, I read when I say literally thousands, I read thousands of books, man. I probably read 2 or 3 different books a week. So I have a whole bunch of good books, man. I would I used to read a lot of like autobiographies and nonfiction and stuff, man. So I can give you a few off my head. Well, the book that I read the most when I was in there was a book called "Makes Me Want to Holler" by Nathan McCall. I probably read that book about 25 times, man, because the book was just really funny, and it reminded me of how I grew up. You know, with the guy is up out of Virginia somewhere, and he ended up, basically gang banging. They wasn't Crips and Bloods, but that was basically what they was doing. And he used to tell jokes a lot, and it was just a good book. Roots was a good book, by Alex Haley. Man, I read so many books, man. I read a book called Racehorse. That was a real good book. Um, um, and I don't read a whole lot of fiction, man. But I happened to be in the hole one time, and I read a book. It was somebody had been trying to get the book that was in the sale before me, and the doors is real low when you're in the hole. They're real extremely low. They make them extra low because they don't want you sliding stuff in there. And it was half of a book up in there, and 'cause they had tore the book, but I forget the name of it. It was about a builder. The book was set like maybe in the 17 or 1800s, and Oprah Winfrey ended up making a book about it. Oprah Winfrey ended up making a movie about this book. It was a builder by the name of Tom. I have to look it up, man. But yeah, I didn't read so many good books, man. Extremely good books. Um, and somebody asked me, Farmero, any stories about Norteños or NF encounters? Not a whole lot, cause when I first went to the pen, I went to Salinas Valley. Of course, it was some Northerners up there, and we used to kick it and play basketball and chill it, in the same area. But I was new to the pen, so I was just really just doing more observing and being more quiet and stuff. And then once I left Salinas, I started going down south, and the prisons that I was going to, it wasn't a whole lot of it wasn't a whole lot of Northerners down there. Then I ended up going to Corcoran, and there was some Northerners up there. I ended up going to the hole, and my next door neighbor was a Northerner, and I might do a story, on that whole situation up there. But now this was in 2000, I think 2005, and it was a trip because the last time I had been around Northerners was in 96, 97, 98. In 2005, when I was in the hole, the Northerners, the blacks, the Southerners, everybody was in there cool. Everybody was cool, man. It wasn't no beef up in there, but it was a trip. A Northerner, he left he was getting released out of the hole and going back to the main line, and he said, "Hey, you guys, I'll probably be back in a couple hours," because he already knew that when he hit the main line, the Southerners was going to trip on him and stuff. And so, sure enough, man, he got released, and maybe about 5-6 hours, he was right back. He said he went to the yard, and the Southerners told him, that he had to roll up, and they was gonna give him 30 minutes to roll up, and so he ended up just rushing them, and he was only like a few of them, he said, and it was a whole bunch of them Southerners, and so of course they put mitts on him, and he ended up coming right back to the hole. And my 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 next door neighbor in the vent, he was a Northerner, and he walked by, and he had a bald head. So I was thinking that he was a Southerner. So I don't know if his head was bald, because you only get to cut your hair so many times up in the hole. But so yeah, that tripped me out. But yeah, man, somebody said, Aunt, can you check someone for smelling bad in the cell? Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Hygiene is extremely important when you in you know when you in them close confined quarters, because of course you don't want to be in a cell with somebody stinking, man, and who don't take baths and this and that. So yeah, that's most definitely you can check someone. Go get at his homeboys. Hey man, say the dude might be from another hood. You go get his homies. Hey man, listen man, your homie don't shower, man. You got to get on your homie about that. Barry Turner, love to see a brother who gets out and makes it. Much love. Hey Barry Turner, hey, thank you, I appreciate it, man. I love to see cats like you give show love to cats and stuff, positive, man. That's how I am. You have some cats who come on YouTube to hate and fuck with people and this and that. So man, I appreciate that, man. Prince Carter said, "Did you ever think you was gonna get released, knowing you had life?" No, I never did think I was gonna get released. You have different people who think different things. You have some lifers who think, "Oh yeah, they coming home." You have some lifers who give up. Me, my way of dealing with it was I wouldn't even think about it. That's how that's the way I dealt with it. I didn't even think about it. But no, I never really thought that I was gonna come home until around maybe 2009, 2010, once the climate changed and the board got restructured and they started letting a lot of lifers come home. Then I realized, yeah, I did have a chance. Because I seen dudes who came to jail for murder catch a murder in prison and went to the board and got found suitable, which is basically being found suitable to get released. So once I seen that, oh yeah, I knew I could do it. Jack Brown said his father walked off 22 years in CDCR. Oh yeah, most definitely, man. It's yeah, and then some people that ask you, man, how did you do all that time, man? Well, you got two choices: kill yourself, die, or do it. You don't. A lot of times you don't have no choice. JD say, what was your favorite meal to cook while you was locked up? Hey, well, JD, I'm an extremely picky eater, man. So I don't eat any fish, and so I would either make burritos, or actually my favorite go to meal, because it was quick and easy. I'd get me some top ramen. I chop up some a can of chicken out the can, or summer sausage. I put some rice in there, instant refried beans, and I pour some hot water on it, hook that thing up for about 5 minutes, and knock it down, man. Actually, oh, you know what? I was a couple weeks ago. I went to a lifer picnic, and I met a lady who basically has a little company where you can order the same type of the same food and stuff that they have in prison. So I'm gonna get with her, and I'm gonna order some of that stuff, because some of them items I couldn't find. But anyway, I'm gonna get with her, order some of that stuff, man, and do some cooking on here for y'all. James B, AK Bama. Okay, okay, all right. That's what's up. Slim Jim 213. Give us outsider story. Um, I don't really have a whole lot of Southsider stories outside of the one I gave. I may have a couple, man. And then sometimes when I'm talking to my friends, we be talking and stuff. The dudes who I was locked up with, and just that talk will spark. It'll spark a memory, because you guys got to keep in mind, like I wasn't in the pen with the intention of getting out and telling stories, and so even though I was locked up for a long time, um, you don't always you don't always I would say you don't always try to remember stuff, but then some things that happened on the yard were so wild. I mean, I think that anybody that done 10, 15 years, 6, 7 years, whatever, they would have some stories to tell, if their memory was even okay. Because sometimes, I mean, so much happens in prison, but some things are wilder than others, and they stand out. But Slim Jim 213, look, I'm gonna give you a quick story right here, since I don't really have too much of a I don't have too much backstory to make it to a complete story. But one day we was in Ironwood. We was playing basketball. We had a I'm trying to see, was it? Yeah, we had a now we're playing a basketball tournament. But when you playing basketball, like, okay, well, one side of the court is the blacks and the others, the Samoans, the Asians. The other side belongs to the whites and the Hispanics. But now when we're playing full court, if it's a tournament, of course they let us use their court. And so we have both sides of the course. But anyway, so we're playing basketball, and at some point in time, well, normally okay, and let me give you guys this right here for those of you guys who don't know. Certain, like, okay, the black side of the day room, the black side of the basketball court, Hispanics or whites don't walk through that part. They don't walk across the court at any time. They walk around it, and we do the same with their area. We don't walk through their area. We don't use their water fountain. We don't walk through their section of the tables. We go all the way around. Even if your cell happens to be on the side of the day room that belongs to the Hispanics, you don't cut through the tables. So one day we was outside playing, and we had a full court going on, and all of a sudden, one Mexican just he came flying, southerner. He ran through the middle of the basketball game. Then we look up, we like wonder like what the fuck is going on? Cause like I say, stuff like that don't happen. Then we look up, it's another southerner behind him chasing him with a knife. And so he, the southerner is on him, and he made a couple runs, and he came back through the basketball court again, and the southerner's on him. The other southerner is still on him, and they chasing him, and the dude is zigzagging, and he's running all over the place and stuff. And so eventually, the dude who was being chased ran over there by the sergeant, by the program office, and the guy who was chasing him, I think he threw the knife, and the police finally seen it, and they proned out, they made the yard lay down. And then so after they got up, you had one or two black dudes saying, "Oh man, we need to go talk to we need to go get at the Southsiders about having, they people running through our game while we playing basketball." And I never forget my homie said, "Man, I forget exactly what he said, but how he phrased it, but he said, man, ain't no motherfucking rules when your ass is on the line." And we all fell out because my buddy Smooth, he was real funny just the way he talked. And so, but yeah, pretty much, man, who's worried about not running through, another racist section when somebody's behind you trying to kill you. And so yeah, that was kind of funny right there. Yeah, yes. He saw that knife, Slim Jim. He didn't care about, what side he should or shouldn't run through. And then actually my buddy who said that, he ended up getting killed not too long ago, man. I would probably say maybe about uh maybe about a year ago. He was from San Bernardino. His name was Smooth, and actually he was the first lifer that I ever even seen get found suitable for release. They found him suitable back in 2004 in Ironwood. I didn't get a chance to see him. I wasn't there when he went home because I got transferred and went right next door to Chuckawalla. But he was the first lifer. But then he had life for an attempted. He had life for robbery and kidnap. He went up in McDonald's and robbed somebody, and if you move a person X amount of feet under their will, he took the person that he was right. Basically he used him as a shield. He took the person from inside the McDonald's to outside to the car, and so they charged him with kidnap for that because he moved somebody against their will. And so yeah, he ended up getting out. Actually, he got out. First lifer I seen get out. Then he ended up coming back a couple of times. But yeah, he got out and got to messing with them drugs, man, and somebody killed him. Van Albright, what's going on, man? Yeah, that may be it. That may be it, Slim Jim. Yep. Oh no, Prince Carter. Fox passed away about 2 or 3 years ago, man. From my understanding, um he was in some type of prison, hospital, infirmary. So yeah, he passed away, man. Isaac Benton says, "What's the Inland Empire, fam?" Well, the Inland Empire is basically it's two counties out here in California, Riverside County and San Bernardino County, and for whatever reason, geographically, it's known as the Inland Empire, and so that's what the Inland Empire is. It's San Bernardino County and Riverside County and all the cities inside those two counties. I don't know why they, how it got the name, the Inland Empire, but that's what it is. Ant, you played basketball. You ever seen someone good enough to go to the league? Uh, well, I seen a dude, man. I seen a dude by the name of Lefty that was real good, man, and he definitely could have played. He definitely could have played some D1. I don't know if he could have made it to the league or not, but the boy was bad, man. He was probably one of the baddest I seen, man. He was one of the baddest I seen, man. And then okay, I never seen him, but I heard a whole lot about him. It was a dude by the name of Hook, and they say he could have made it to the league. He was from Oakland, and right before I got to CMC East, he was there and he had left. They came in and made a documentary about him. He grew up with Gary Payton and Antonio McDyess and all those dudes, man. And they speak a whole lot of him. There you go, Jack Brown, Hook Mitchell. There you go. And I didn't get a chance to see him, but I spoke to a lot of dudes who was there at CMC East with him. Yeah, dude had an exceptional hops, and he had a nice game too. Christina Alvarez, you ever meet anyone from Lake Elsinore? Yeah, I know a whole bunch of people from Lake Elsinore. Way too many to name, but um I don't know Christian Alvarez. Do you know this? It's a dude out there that goes by the name of Big Swift, and he raps and stuff. He got some videos up. Yeah, he was from Lake Elsinore. A dude by the name of Park P from Lake Elsinore. C Mac. What's his name? C Mac. A dude by the name of Savage. Yeah. Four Corner Hustlers. What's that other park they got out there? Um, yeah, a whole bunch of them though. Oh yeah, Randy Cooks, and he said he looked up the arcade bar in Billings. It's closed. Yeah, a lot of that stuff is torn down now. And then Isaac Benton said, so it's not a gang. No, it's not a gang per se, right? But you have a lot of Isaac Benton as far as IE. You have a lot of dudes that claim you have Hispanic gangs from the IE, you have white gangs from the IE, and you also have black gangs from the IE. So there are a lot of gangs in the IE that claim IE, but they're all not connected. They're all not the same gang. And then you have some you have some gangs that are geographically within the IE, but they don't claim IE. You know what I'm saying? They're in the Inland Empire. You know, because some gangs, for instance, like some gangs are basically like Colton City. You know, Colton City, the zoo. They Colton City Crips, IEs. They're IEs, but then you have that are in the IE area, like the PPHGs, which is Pimps, Player, Hustle, Gangsters. They are, you know, they're in the IE, but they don't claim IE. So it's kind of complicated a little bit, if you know, maybe by not being from California. But no, I never did run across Bosco 100. You know, I heard somebody say he was in Yarborough Park. There you go, Christina. Then it's another one too. It's Four Corners. It's Yarborough Park. And it's one more too. Four Corners is Yarborough Park, and it's one more. But what's the most popular talent you've seen in prison? Oh man, them dudes in prison are extremely talented, man. In terms of making all types of stuff, man. It's you know, because I'm not a dude that I can't do stuff with my hands real good. I don't have a lot of patience, man. But I didn't seen dudes make lighters. Oh man, some of the and somebody asked me, did I have a cell phone? Yeah, I had a cell phone in prison. Sorry about that. It's just so many questions. But some of these spots that these dudes would make to hide cell phones was ingenious. And I love to tell y'all a couple, except I don't want to get nobody in there busted who may still be using them. But these dudes was extremely talented, man. And just the way that when we would go to the hole, you know, we'd be in the hole, and the hole is basically nothing but it's a regular prison unit with all the amenities removed, you know, so you don't have your TVs, you don't have your radios and stuff like that. But so we would do what's called fishing, and so they take the boxers and they get into the front of the boxers and they cut them open, and there was a long string, and that string was just long. As much as you pulled it, as much would come. They pull that string out. They put the string on a cup, and then and hook it to something in the cell and just turn it. That way they're making the string stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. They got it connected to a cup, and or they might connect it to something like this, and they just got a phone call. So then, you know, they'll attach it to what's called a car. So they might get like a old peanut butter pack or something like that to give it some weight. They'll connect it to that, and or you know, or they may take a peanut butter pack, mash up some soap, wet up some soap, and put the soap in the peanut butter pack to give it some weight. Then they connect the string. They connect the string that they just twisted up and twined to this little piece of paper or whatever. Or like say this was empty. You know, they'd open it up and put some soap in there, wet soap, and then let it dry so it has some weight. Then they attach the string to it. Then they slide it up under the door. And so what they would do with that, they would use that to get items from other cells. So they could slide this, they fishing, and they would slide that thing, man, and sometimes that thing would go 30-40 feet down, and then they'd have what they call a transporter, which was basically just like another they may have got something like this in the mail while they was in there. You know, somebody sent them some magazines, and so they connect the string to this, and then they throw the string up under the door, and they send it 30-40 sales down or wherever they wanted it to go, and to one of their homeboys, and they put a magazine or something in there. Then they they pull the string back in, man. But it was just, that was ingenious. And then if they was on the top tier, they set up a little ramp where they could slide it under the door and make it fly over the tier and go downstairs. Just watching all that. Just watching all that stuff was real ingenious, man. Just so many different things that they done up in there. Young Blaze, what's going on, man? Randy Cooks. You know what, Randy Cooks, I definitely have, man. It just right now I'm just trying to do so many things, man. Like I said, I try to do the YouTube stories. I'm trying to write raps, go record music, record videos, my selling my little merchandise, all this stuff kind of just Ladora McCall. Hey, thank you so much, Ladora. You always give me nice compliments. I deeply appreciate it. So doing all this stuff, and then also trying to learn about a little bit of this technology, it just takes up a lot of my time, man. Squeak Rester, yes, I do features, man. If you want a feature, get at me on my email, man. That's 16tolifemusic@gmail.com. That's 16DALIFE music@gmail.com. But Flower Bloom, I don't think I ran across Big Rick from Compton. I ran across a brother by the name of Rick Rock. But yeah, Randy Cooks, like I say, I be sending so many questions, I always digress, man. But yeah, I'll definitely want to try some TV scripts and a book, things of that nature. I also want to do some get some of my Fox stories animated, and try a couple stories like that. From time to time, some of you guys may know I do impersonations and all that, and so I want to try to make some funny little cartoons. It's a lot of things that I want to try. But first and foremost, I want to rap and put out some music. So that's what I'm gonna try to do initially. Like I say, that's how I happen to start even doing these prison stories, man. I created my page for my music, and my producer called COVID, and so I ended up doing the stories. I had 135 subscribers. I ended up doing the stories so my subscribers wouldn't, just fade away, and it just blossomed into something else. And so I'm really blessed, man. So I'm happy about that, man. Yeah, Squeak, look, just get at me, man. If you want to feature, just get at me, email me, man. I don't really like to discuss out in the public like this all over the thing. So just get at me, man. We'll talk and figure it out. But Randy Cooks, thank you. I appreciate it. Somebody asked me, did I ever meet Big U? Why? Oh, Paper Chaser. Big U. Yeah, I met Big U. Big U was 2 sales down for me, man. Big U and a brother by the name of Crazo. They was like 2 sales down from me in Ironwood, man. And I was real cool with both those dudes. Actually, you guys can go look up Baby Crazo on Kev Mack. He has a couple interviews on there. Oh yeah, MB. Where'd he say that at, MB? Yeah, actually I want to get at him, man, and try to get him to I want to get at him, man, and try to get him to come on my page, man. Actually, me and Big. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I got a phone call from somebody else, man. Actually, one of my homies calling from the pen, man. I had to shoot him down, because if I answer the phone, my live will go off. But yeah, man, Big U stayed too two cells down from me, man. And he actually, the dude is a real good dude. And like I was saying, I hate to see a lot of the, sometimes people be trying to get on him, man, or don't know him and talking crazy about him and stuff. But the dude is a real good dude, man, extremely good dude, man. And you know, sometimes when you out there in the streets and you from, you know, you from a gang, or sometimes, you know, it's certain type of things that come with it. So, you know, people love to like highlight the bad side, but yeah, the dude is a good dude, man. I think I told you guys one time before, he put together a big giant, basically it was like a big giant spread on the yard. Yeah, baby Crazo from Raymond, that's my guy, man. You know, me and him were just hanging out not too long ago. I just talked to him a couple days ago. Matter of fact, me and him we went to it was the first time I'd been there, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. That was the first time I'd been there. And it was maybe about a month or two ago. And so yeah. But yeah, Big U is a cool dude, man. And like I say, man, okay, yeah, watch the link. I most definitely check that out, man. I'll most definitely check that out. Dang, that's crazy, because I'm trying to figure out. I guess I'll just have to come back to the live to get the link, man. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely want to actually shit. I want to hit it now, because like I say, I want to try to get a hold of him and have him come on my page, man. Yeah, like I say, me and Big U was about two cells down from each other. Baby Crazo from Raymond, yeah, that's my guy. Anthony T said, "Tell us a prison poker story, boss." Hey, well, Anthony T, how you doing, man? I didn't play. I didn't gamble at all. I mean, well, I didn't gamble a lot, and I didn't play any poker at all. But I do got a prison poker related story. So go to my stories, and I told a story about my buddy, how he got into it behind poker, man, and we the name of the story is called Poker Game Leads to Lefts and Rights. I think that's the name of it. And so check that out. Yeah. But yeah, I played a little bit of football in high school, man. Wide receiver and free safety. I didn't get a whole lot of playing time, man. You know, in high school, shoot, I probably was only probably about five. I don't know, 5'6", probably about 125 pounds. You know. Oh, okay, MB. Yeah, man. Have him hit my email, man. It's 16DA Life Music. It's 16 to Life Music at gmail.com. Yeah, man. Like I say, man, we used to play Monopoly together all the time, man. We used to talk all the time, because Corrupt used to come up and see him. So, you know, I used to be rapping back down then and stuff. So, you know, we used to do a lot of talking. And the cold part about it is, what I like about that is, I didn't even really know who Big U was in terms of his stature. You know, I hadn't heard of the dude before, man. And so, you know, that's what I liked about you know, our relationship with him. It was just a natural, organic relationship, you know, because at one point in time, I ran across X-Rated, I ran across Trey D, I ran across JD from the Lynch Mob, and by me already knowing who those dudes was, I would never just go over and introduce myself, you know, like I'm on some fan type stuff, you know. And also J.O. Felony. A lot of dudes were telling me to go rap for Trey D, you know, but I didn't want to go rap for him. I just felt like I didn't want to feel like I'm imposing on somebody else or whatever. So, you know, I'm that type of person, man. I'm gonna do me, you know. In the event we happen to meet, we'll meet. Now, me and Trey D, we end up meeting because they was making a CD while they was in jail, and I had a bunch of instrumentals, and I guess Trey D wanted to use one of the instrumentals to make for the CD that they was making. And so he came and spoke to me about borrowing the CD, and that's how me and him began to get cool and start talking. And he's another cool, down to earth dude too. Somebody's at the door, y'all. Hold on one sec. Go ahead, move. Yeah, see, I live out in the middle of nowhere, y'all. We got them good neighbors that still bring the mail when it's in the wrong box. Hey, quiet, moped head. Get over there. Anyway, though, uh, Squeak Rester, when we make a rap song collab with your cousin from Bannon. Which cousin are you talking about, man? Chill, wanted to ask you, an East Side player, gangsters. Oh, gangsters, man. Ron Reynolds, chill. I wanted to ask, was it East Side player gangsters? Husters or gangsters, man? We gangsters, man. But we we either we do, some of the homies do the IE thing, or they just push Riverside. We don't run with the gangster car. Oh, Benjamin Peoples. How you doing, man? That's a good question. Benjamin Peoples said, do you have dreams of being in the pen?" Oh, hell, every now and then I do. But I thought the question was asking, did I have dreams while I was in the pen? And I used to have some crazy dreams, man. I used to, at one point in time when I was in prison, I was what they call closed B. It's basically just like a custody level. We couldn't go outside after 7 o'clock or something like that while everybody else could. But so it was a lot of times I dreamed that I'd be free and I'd be at the club and we'd be hanging out and chilling. And I'd tell my homies at some certain time, man, I gotta go. And they'd be like, man, where you going? Oh, man, I'm closed B. I gotta get back before they do count. And, it was a trip. I just think that psychologically, I knew that I felt that I was never leaving. And so things like that, man, played a part even into my dreams, or sometimes I'd be in my dream, man, and I'd be trying to maybe possibly get to go visit my daughter or whatever. And maybe I'd be 2 blocks away and I'd be riding a bike or something. And if I was on a bike, my chain would break. And, to me, that just pointed to, I guess, feeling that I was gonna never be able to get to her, or maybe I might be riding in the car and I'd be maybe a block away and the car would run out of gas. It would happen like that all the time in my dreams, man. And I think, like I say, that was just it was just basically, a mental block. I was gonna never be able to get out and see her and stuff. So it was crazy. But yeah, I had a lot of dreams. The big guy with the braids, bro. I don't know who no big guy with no braids. I don't have no cousin that's a big guy with the braids. Squeak Rester. Dre Allen said, "No cap, chill. You had the hardest verse on fuck that broke bitch." Hey, well, to be honest, man, I think I had the hardest verse too, and I just believe that when you rapping, you definitely got to believe in yourself, man. You definitely got to have confidence in yourself, even though, because if you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you, And then to me, honestly, too, with a lot of the dudes on that song being younger, I don't think nowadays hip hop don't focus as much on lyrics as they did back in my days, So nowadays, to me, it's more about the vibe of the song with a lot of these dudes. Nowadays, when I was growing up, man, rap was about rap was about being lyrical and stuff, and a lot of times, man, if you could rap without a beat, dudes would be able to judge well if they thought that you could possibly make a record, or nowadays, though, you can rap without a beat and not be saying nothing and still make a record. So it's hard to judge nowadays, But yeah, man, I definitely believe that my age hasn't, don't play a part of me rapping, But he said, y'all, Squeak Rester, y'all already did a song together. He had a blue. Oh, that's not my cousin. No, that's my homeboy. Yeah. Yeah, you talking about CO Loke. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on, man? Tony Dre Allen. Tony Lessmore. You know what I was thinking of doing, man? I was thinking of doing maybe making like a seven song EP, man, and just uploading it to SoundCloud and Spinnerella, all them mixtapes. What I'm, and I don't want to give my idea away, but yeah, that's what I think I may do, man, because I can probably knock that out probably, I don't know, a couple of days, as quick as I can find the beats that I want to rap to and stuff, But like I say, then once again, I'm trying to do so much stuff that I don't have the time like damn, Squeak Rester, you be hitting me with 1,000 questions and shit. Yeah, I freestyle though, man. I was telling cats, man, that I used to have the coldest freestyle, man. And my freestyle honestly used to be, I would say, better than about 90% of the dudes written raps, man. But after a while in prison, I stopped freestyling, and um it got away from me. But I did a freestyle on one of my lives not too long ago, man. And it's getting, it's coming back. I was freestyling yesterday. It's definitely, my freestyle is definitely coming back, man. And so yeah. Go Young DJ say your cousin in Ironwood, he called it Iron Weird. Hey, I would definitely probably have to agree to him, man. Prison is getting, it ain't prison no more, man. Right before I left, things changed, man. In terms of, to keep it real, the dudes coming in, the population, man. The population is they coming in on drugs and stuff, and the mentality is different. When I was growing up out there in the streets, and this was from every single hood, man. Killing one of your homeboys was a no-no. You know what I'm saying? You never, but nowadays it's cool to kill your own homeboys. So I mean, how much love can it be, man, if we from the same gang and it's cool to kill your homeboy? So when you coming from that mentality, and it's cool, to do foul stuff, to run off on the plug, to rob and steal your own homies. So when you come in to prison with that type of mentality, of course there can't be people not going to be people not going to be they're not going to be unified, because if you come to jail thinking it's cool to kill your own homeboy, how can you come to jail and be cool with some dude that you just now meeting in prison? So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, but now the reason why I'm probably not gonna freestyle on here, because if I freestyle, I like to well, first off, I don't have no beat up in here. And then last time I turned on my little Bluetooth or whatever it was, but then when I do that, if I rap over somebody else's beat, the live doesn't get monetized, because I'm rapping over somebody else's music. But you know what I might start doing, y'all? I've been messing with the shorts today, so I might start uploading, shorts of me rapping. Or what I'm gonna start doing is what I'm gonna call freestyle Fridays. So on Fridays, I'm gonna probably be dropping some, me freestyling. And if not me freestyling, me, rapping over somebody else's beat. Tree of G, what's going on? Booker T, G Foster. Have you traveled out of state? No, I haven't traveled out of state, man, since I've been free. Chill. It ain't cool in certain gangs. It ain't tolerated around no sides. No point for your homie or innocent bodies. Yeah, the kid, and that's the thing, man. People nowadays got different mentalities, man. Dudes will drive past and shoot up the high school, and won't even hit the person they trying to hit. It's just different, man. It's different, man. And that's one thing about California gangs, right? The California gangs have never been organized, to a certain point. Like, I've heard gangs on the East Coast, well, they have like more structure. In order to do something to some person, you have to basically get permission. Certain dudes run the hoods in certain areas, but out in California, no, it's kind of just like, you have some big homies who speak up, and who basically give you game in certain situations. But as far as just giving direct orders what dudes can and can't do, it's really not like that. And so that's why it's so wild and stuff, man. MB, man, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Hey, Tony Lesmore, man, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man, because I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? When I grew up, I grew up on a lot of New York hip hop, and so that's why I think I'm a little bit more lyrical than the average, especially the average MC back in my day when I was growing up. Nowadays you have a lot of dudes from the West Coast who kind of have a lyrical swag to their style. But when I was growing up, it wasn't like that. To me, Cali was known for beats. New York dudes was known for lyrics. So that's why I gotta keep it real. Like I say, anytime somebody from New York tell me they appreciate my bars, I like that, man, because of course, New York is the birthplace of hip hop, man. And look at this SoCal Lisco 12 just asking me, how long you been on here, Southern Cal 12? I mean, were you on here a couple minutes ago when somebody called and I told y'all it was probably one of my homies calling from prison? Well, yeah, that was my boy Van from Delman Heights, man, known as Little Head. I know a whole bunch of people from Delman Heights, man. Let me give you a couple names. I know Rock. I know Chill from Delman Heights. I know Sleep from Delman Heights. I know Ant from Delman Heights. I know who I was just talking about a few minutes ago who ended up getting killed from Delman Heights. My boy Smooth. Turhan Rogers, rest in peace. Um, yeah, man. I know many people from Delman Heights, man. I know Denzel. Even though Denzel, he don't ride with the IEs, he rides with the LA Bloods. Yeah, I know a bunch of people, man. I know Starvin Marvin. Was Starvin Marvin from Delman Heights? I think he was. Starvin Marvin. Yeah, I know just, and that's just right up. I know Ronnie Moore, I know a whole bunch of people from Delman Heights. Squeak. Squeak. Do you consider yourself a hip hop enthusiast? Man, I consider myself a hip hop connoisseur, man, or at least up until the time 1994 until. I went to prison. Oh man, hey, look, Randy Cooks. Shout out to my boy St. Laz, man. Shout out to St. Laz, man. If y'all ain't up on him, y'all need to check his page out, man. St. Laz is he does prison stories too. He's from New York. And to keep it real, I used to watch St. Laz before I even started doing my prison stories, man. And one night I was at Wingstop, and by this time, I started doing my prison stories, and I got a notification that Saint Laz had shouted me out, man, and I was happy, because that dude he got some way out stories, man, that I really like. And when I'm driving in my car, anytime I'm going, like a nice distance, I'll turn on one of his stories, man, and check him out, him or my boy Banky Pound. And like I say, man, y'all get ready for that Banky Pound collaboration. Maybe in about 2.5 weeks, man, I'm flying out there to visit Banky Pound. And so we gonna chill, man, and do some collaborations and all that. G Foster, you 100% right, man. G Foster say back in the day, it was about getting your man, not the kids. And to get back on that page, you're right. Nowadays they'll shoot your car up, man, with your mama in it, your kids in it, and that stuff right there. I definitely don't agree with, man. Back in my day, it was something that was called a pass. And you might have a major beef with a dude, man, but if you caught that dude with his sister or his little brother or his mama or somebody that you definitely knew didn't gang bang, you gave him a pass. Basically just, you may say something to him, you may not, but it's basically just leaving him alone and not tripping on him, man, because he was with his family member. Nowadays, these dudes they don't care. They don't care who they catch you with. OG say, what size shirt you wear, man? You gonna send me a V-loin shirt and some gear. I wear extra large, man. Extra large. Banky Pound did a lot of time. Yeah, about 33 years. Yeah, yeah. Nafis Shakir. You have any babies? Chill. Got your heart broken. Well, I think anybody that goes to prison that's in a relationship, if they're in a meaningful relationship and they go to prison with a nice amount of time, will possibly end up getting their heartbroken, because to be honest, I look at things like this, man, especially if you go to jail young and stuff. You can't go to jail, man, and expect you whoever you with, man, to stay with you, especially in my situation, when you got a life sentence, man. You can't expect, I went to jail. My girlfriend at the time was probably about 22, 23, pretty, very pretty too. So I couldn't expect her just to put her life on hold, man, and because I went to prison, and to be looking at things from a pragmatic point. You can't expect anything out of anybody else that you wouldn't expect out of yourself. Imagine your girlfriend went to prison for life, and you're 22. You gonna sit back and be faithful and wait till she get out? Well, then you may not want to look at things logically, but you can't expect more from her than you'd expect out of yourself in the same situation, man. And so that's those are things we got to consider when we running around doing crazy. Listen here, Squeak Rester. He said, "Do you want V-Loan or bait?" To be honest with you, I don't know what neither one of them things is, man. I don't know what I don't know what neither one of those is, man. Yeah, but just Squeak Rester. Just like I say, just email me, man. We'll holler. Jack Brown say your stories are way. Hey, well, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Uh, and it's a trip, right? Because when I started off doing my little prison stories, now my cousin, I got a cousin, he's one of my biggest fans, but he told me that I wasn't a good storyteller. He told me I was too detailed. He told me I would digress too much, and things of that nature. Bobby Gold Chain, clothing brands. Okay, yeah, like I say, man. Uh, Lucas Hammond said, "Do you believe in the Bible?" Well, I believe in God. I don't necessarily know if I believe in, because I believe some of the Bible may have been reworded, basically by white people. And so I definitely believe in God. I believe in some things, about the Bible. Do I believe everything in the Bible is true? Nah, not necessarily, but I definitely believe in God. G Foster, thank you, man. Squeak Rester said, "Do they have pretty guards in prison?" They have some, man. It all depends. They did have some decent looking. They did have some decent looking guards, in my opinion, down there in Ironwood, man. They had some nice looking sisters down there, actually, in Ironwood. And then I've never been. Oh, and then I heard they got a gang of pretty guards at Chino. I've never been there, and also Lancaster, but I've never been to those spots. But I guess it just all depends on where you wind up at. Nafis Shakir, I'm 32. He said his father did 30 years and his mom rolled it out. Yeah, and then Nafis Shakir, you do have certain situations. I did run across some dudes, man, where their wives stayed in their corners, for 25, 30 years and stuff. So it just all depends, it just all depends. Bape and Valone. Yeah, I never heard of that, man. But like I say, now that I got out, I'm just happy to be free, man. And I have a decent amount of bread, but I'm no longer into a whole lot of expensive brand name clothing. I'm not into making somebody else rich. I think sometimes it all just depends on the amount of money that we have, but sometimes we get too caught up on name brand clothing trying to portray a certain image, man. I'm more into like stacking some bread, man, trying to save some bread so when I stop working, you know what I'm saying? Man, imagine, you guys, can you imagine, man, uh when I went to jail, like I say, I've been selling dope since I was about 15, 16 years old, man. But so before I caught my first case, man, um I was, 19, 20, 21, 19, 20, 21 years old. My rent, I was living in Montana. My rent was $350 a month. And my brother came to live with me. So my rent was really only $175. Man, I got $40,000 put up in the safe at all times. So that, to me, at 19, 20 years old, with $40,000, that's more money than I need. You know what I'm saying? I just, so, I could go get anything that I wanted, and so imagine just going to prison, losing all that stuff, and then coming home with nothing, you know what I'm saying? And so I just happened to be blessed, man, with family and friends who looked out for me and hit me with a nice little, some nice little paper when I got out. So now my focus is, making the people around me that are important to me, making them happy, and also saving some money for the future, man. So, like designer clothes and jewelry and all that stuff is no longer important to me because I'm not a young guy like that. Oh man, somebody always come on here and ask me these crazy questions, man, like Dodo FDD. I'm not saying Dodo FDD, your question is crazy. I'm saying that, yeah, man, I know a gang of dudes from 1200 Block Grip. Them is my niggas, man. I know a bunch of them cats, man. Big Psych, Blue Rag, Squirt. I know Snipe. I know Lazy D. I know, come on, man, I'm from Riverside County, man. I know, many people, man. Buddha, uh, um, Frank. I'm trying to think of it was two brothers, man. Frank, Smoke. I know Big Smoke. I know Little Smoke. Um, I know Trent from 12th Street. Dollar. A whole bunch of them dudes, man. Yeah, a bunch of them dudes, man. Blue Rag. Did I say Blue Rag? I knew a cat by the name of Bear. I heard Bear might have He might have went down the wrong side of the street, but Bear, Corn Dog, AC, yeah, man, D Mac, Smoke. Now, damn, my phone is on 15%. Now, when I say Smoke, I'm talking about the older Smoke. I heard he passed away. Avery Sherrod say, where's the Fox Big Lick video, bro? Well, you know what? You just gotta look it up, man. I looked it up earlier today, and type in 16 to life and type in you know what let me matter of fact, let me go get my charger and I'll look at I got another phone right here. But I think it was called My Pimp Partner Fox Hits Big Lick or something. Give me one second. Let me go get my charger. Okay, I'm back, y'all. You know what, and when I first started doing all these stories, y'all was getting at me like, chill, what's up with the merch, man? Get the merch. So I went and got the merch, man. Where y'all at, man? This shirt right here, this is an original picture of Fox. I just got the picture is I took the picture from a picture of his, of course, so it's not, it's not in color, but this is actual the real Fox right here. We got the shirt in white, because y'all was telling me to go get the merch, man. I went and got the merch. Now y'all need to get the perch. You understand me? Get the purchase. I got the white yard down shirts. I got these in black. I got the hoodies. I know right now it's still a little warm, especially if you're in California. It's still a little warm for hoodies, but that time is coming. I'm fixing to get some shirts with Fox. Just tell me what I owe you. So if you guys are in a position, man, support your boy, man. I went and got all this merch. Like I say, for a long time I didn't get no merch, but I went and purchased the merch at you guys' requests. And so you can always go to my website. You can go to my website, 16tolife.com, and get you the merch. We may not have 3Xs and 4Xs and 5Xs like that on there, but you definitely can get those, and we can have them made. We can make them. I think I might have a couple 4Xs in there and stuff, but of course, for the bigger material, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive. Like I think if the shirts are $22 up to 2X, then 3X is anything above an extra large, just add $3 more. So I believe an small, medium, large, and extra large is $22. So a 2X would be 25, a 3X would be 28, so on and so forth. Because of the more material, the more expensive the shirt. And I'm not just being egotistical here or narcissistic, but I think in compared to a lot of the other merch I see, the design of my shirts and stuff is looks much nicer than a lot of these other a lot of the other merch. And a lot of the other merch that I've seen people selling is just basically plain shirts with plain little stuff on them. I got some nice designs and all that type of stuff, man. Jack Brown, any quick riot stories that we haven't heard? Well, Jack, I may have a few more, but I definitely would have to put those in a story so I can monetize them and get paid for them. Because in this live right here, man, I didn't cuss the time or two, and ain't no telling. For a lot of reasons they don't monetize the live. So I would definitely got to put that, into a regular story. And hey, G Foster, what's going on? Did you get some big sizes? Well, just tell me what sizes that you need. I'm getting ready to put in an order today, and so I can put that into my order. But like I say, see, I don't necessarily, because what I've been doing, I just go order the stuff. I got a dude who makes the t-shirts for me. I go order them, and I just have it. I have it just sitting around. I got a little bin, a plastic bin. I have it in stock at my house. MB, my email is 16DALIFE16delife music@gmail. And so, but I've been thinking about looking into maybe turning my merch over to a company that will just make things upon request. That way, because sometimes I don't want to, a whole bunch of stuff around that no telling how long it's gonna stay around, or don't have certain sizes, and then people order them, and then I have to go, because I can't, when I go deal with my guy, I can't just go buy one shirt. I gotta buy like 12 shirts. So and so and then in order for him to give it to me at a decent price, I gotta normally go purchase $200-300 worth of stuff, maybe a little bit more, whatever. And so I got a lot of merchandise. Well, actually, I just went and sold a bunch of shirts. We had a lifer picnic, and I went there and sold a lot of merchandise and stuff. So I got to re-up. But man, listen here, lazy Huff gang. Without a question, man, the best prison I ever been housed in is CMC East, man. Without a doubt, CMC East was swell, man. We had our own key. The sales was extremely small, but they had funny money on the yard, which was basically little ducats. They had a mini canteen on the yard where we could go and buy ice cream and soda and chips and popcorn and all that, because at most prisons you have to you only get to shop once a month, and so we could go shop every day. Oh man, that CMC was so off the chain, man. It was so fun, and hustling. I made a gang of money there selling tobacco, and oh man, that thing was off the chain, man, off the chain. The dog 416, man. Hey, well, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, just hit my website, man. 16tolife.com, man. 16tolife.com. Squeak restaurant. I don't know why people be saying, man, the yard downs. I guess people want me on here screaming yard down, but from time to time, man, it all depends, because initially I just started off like I forget, I had another saying, man. I forget what it was at the time. Y'all already know how this gonna go or something. It's your boy 16 to life. Yard down. But then they be wanting me to scream it and get louder and louder. Then the louder I do it, the louder they want it, man. So But oh man, Lansy Huff gang, you already know, man. You already know, man. Them ducats, man, for that $100 bill, man. Plus, not only that, no, it was 180 ducats. They would give you 180 ducats for a $100 bill. So depending on the the climate of the yard, sometimes I've seen it go up to $220. On different yards, it was different stuff. Oh man, the worst prison I felt I've been to, man, was Salinas Valley. Like I say, when I got to Salinas, I wasn't scared because it didn't have all the bars and the stuff like I was used to seeing in the prison movies. And the yard was new, so it looked laid back and cool like a college campus. But once that motherfucker got to cracking, man, shoot, man, I couldn't wait to get away from that thing. Miss Laura Hall, how you doing? Hello from Sacramento. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Dub Effect. Have you ran across Dodge Cities? Oh yeah, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. My boy KG is from Dodge City, man. One of my best buddies, man, that I was locked up with. I trust that dude in my house all by himself. And it is some good dudes. It's some good dudes, man, in prison that we run across. A lot of us sometimes just get caught up in the wrong type of lifestyle, man. But yeah, I ran across quite a few Dodge cities, and then sometimes I confuse the Dodge cities with the harbor cities, But yeah, I ran across a bunch of them, and that's a good question. Do you watch any other YouTubers? Um, okay, let me tell y'all who I watch, man. I watch and I don't watch a whole lot of them now like I used to because I'm so consumed with, trying to, because once I started doing the YouTube, and then once you guys asked me to get the merchandise, and then my subscribers started increasing, this slowly turned into a small business for me, so now, and y'all be on me, man. Y'all be wanting a story every day and all that old type of stuff. And then I notice if I take too long to put a story up, my numbers ain't good. So I gotta really be on my job, man. So this is this has turned into a business to me for me. So I don't watch as much YouTube period as I used to. But like I say, I digress. So yeah, I watch Saint Lass, I watch Banky Pound, I watch it's a dude what's the dude's name, man? Trench News, a Chicago dude, man. I'm real fascinated too with the going ons in Chicago because when I was locked up, I would see on the news, 30 people shot over the weekend, 8 people killed in Chicago, and I was like wondering, like, damn, man, what the hell is going on out there, man, in Chicago? So I get out, man, and I started YouTube and a lot of that type of stuff. So I watch some stories related to that, man. Cats keep telling me about. I gotta shout out to Jay Williams, man. I heard he mentioned my name, man. So I definitely wanna watch him. And shout out to OG Percy. He mentioned my name too, Percy with no mercy. I wanna watch him, man. I just need to sit down sometimes and take a breather, man, and watch some of this stuff. So yeah, that's And then I still watch a lot of documentaries about, like last night I was watching a documentary on the Civil War. I still like a whole bunch of that stuff. Documentaries about the Indians. I like the Wild West, true Wild West type stuff. And so things of that nature, yeah. Brandon Lee said, how much do an average video make? It just all depends, man. It just all depends. But then I think if I was to get into all that, then I'm kind of a dude can basically, look at my numbers and see how much money I'm making. And I be trying to just keep, think certain things about me private, because you got crazy cats out here, man. You be having these trolls and these weird people. That's why I don't really speak on my family and stuff like that, man, because somebody mess with my family, man, I'm definitely going right back to jail with a smile on my face, man. And so it's certain things, man, I just got to try to use my head. You got some you got some dudes out here, man, that's crazy, man. LeCanty Calhoun say, "What a yard down panties, man. Backyard edition." I don't know, man. I don't. The YouTube got a little analytical information type site where I can go on here and see who what's my core audience, and of course it's not a whole lot of women, so I don't know how good panties would do. But LeConte Calhoun, you should make yard down dog sweaters. Oh man, and you know what? That's a good idea, man. But like I say, I'll get into more things as the things I have start selling a little bit more and stuff like that. It's doing okay. I can't complain. It's doing okay. I can't complain. Hey, Dre Allen, man, I appreciate it, man. Dre Allen hit me with a $5 super chat, man. So Dre Allen, you already know, man. The next question is on you, man. Anything that you want to know, I will try to answer to my ability, man. Because like I say, I don't watch a whole lot of my homie. But actually, you know what my homie told me, man? He told me that I'd be on here answering too many questions anyway. He told me that chill. People are supposed to hit you with a super chat if they want a question, man. But I like chopping it up, and so it's all good, man. Randy Cooks, do a reaction video to the challenge you watch. You know what, Randy Cooks, I definitely already been thinking of some ideas about that. My thing is this though, right? I don't want to do reactions. I don't want to make my page about or get subscribers due to beef. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to react to Charleston White or any type of thing, things like that, man. Any type of things that could possibly be inflammatory, man, because while these dudes run around creating all this, this YouTube beef, man, this shit is real, and you fuck around and you bump into one of these cats and then you put yourself in a position behind a few funky dollars that you may have to do something that you gonna regret, or have something done to you that you will regret. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell y'all from experience, man. Anybody out here having any type of money, even if you poor, man, sleeping on the park bench, that's better than being in prison, man. I used to have a buddy, man, and he finally got out, Horace from Compton. After doing probably about 30 some years, he said, "Man, I'd rather be homeless and sleep on the park than be up in here." And it's nothing cool about being in prison. So I say to all these dudes who are out here balling and having money, but still, got one foot in the streets. When you go to prison, man, you gonna miss it, man. You gonna miss it, man. Ain't nothing like being free, man. Being able to operate under your own will and accord. MZ, so you know about Charles? Yeah, I know about Charleston White, man. Like I say, man, I read, I look at YouTube, I do things, this and that. LeConte Calhoun, you got some good ideas, man. He said you should make living room down shirts for them badass kids, man. Oh, hey, look, that's what I was gonna tell y'all today too, man. If y'all could, I started making shorts. I've been getting these notifications on my email from YouTube about making some shorts, and I never really got into it, man. So I made a couple, man. So y'all, if y'all don't mind, man, y'all rock with that, man. My shorts, YouTube shorts. To be honest, I don't even know where y'all could go look and see them and stuff. I think they are on my page somewhere. I don't know. Oh man, Golden Gate Kid, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? He got any stories about Bay Area dudes? Oh, most definitely. I got a good one I'm getting ready to drop pretty soon, man. And I'm gonna call it, man. I might call it something about Baby LeBron, and the reason I'm gonna call it something about a title with something with Baby LeBron in the title, because my homeboy, a good he was my celly, my boy Demp, Big Demp from Long Beach. He had started calling this dude Baby LeBron because the dude had a real nice basketball game, man, and then Baby LeBron ended up getting to a physical altercation, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, so yeah. And then also too, I got a good partner of mine, man, from 6 9 Ville. You know, I'm eventually hook up with him, man, and have him come on here and tell some stories and stuff. And he saw me get cracking one time, man. I keep telling y'all, I got accused of stabbing somebody. I'm gonna give y'all that story pretty soon, man. And but he was right there when everything jumped off, man. And so when I do the story, I definitely want to be able to infuse it with some of his commentary and some of his perspective on everything that happened, man. And y'all, I don't know what's going on, man, with my boy Mr. Interesting, man. I was supposed to go get at him this yesterday, and he never hit me back. And Mr. Interesting is very interesting. And to be honest, I think he got somebody trying to buy the rights to his story about another situation, and so he might be pulling back on that. So I don't know, man, because he's trying to put out a book. So that might be the situation. But I'm gonna definitely try to stay on him, man. I'll probably call him right after this and stuff. But like I say, see, I don't like to make nobody feel that I'm sweating them or whatever. Either you gonna come on or you not. You know what I'm saying? So, but and in the future, I'm not gonna tell y'all, okay, I'll have this and this and that until I actually get the actual story recorded. So that was my bad. Because like I say, I was looking very forward to getting that story from him, man, and have him, giving y'all part 3 and giving the story in his words and stuff. So like I say, I'll definitely try to call him after this, man. Hopefully he'll answer. I shot him a text last night, and hopefully he'll answer, man, and we can figure. I can let y'all know one way or the other, man. MB, you right, man. MB telling him get the mixtape, man. Listen, damn what these dudes be talking about, man. I be trying to be humble, man, but I still feel I'm better than 95% of these rappers out nowadays, man. I got bars, I got lyrics. If you like real hip hop, I do that, man. I'm gonna start hopping on some of these, like, I guess newer type beats, man's. I got a couple producers who give me this newer type sound, man. But like I say, man, I definitely believe that when it comes to the rapping, I've been blessed, man, and my age has nothing to do with me, hopping on the track and gassing a verse, man. In my opinion, it's only a few rappers nowadays with some lyrics. The rest of the music is just all about the vibe. You may have J. Cole, to me, is pretty lyrical. I haven't heard a whole lot of what's the brother's name? Be Humble. Kendrick Lamar. I haven't heard a whole lot of him, so I can't really say about him. But uh uh Joyner Lucas. Now that dude is gas. He gas is Joyner Lucas, J. Cole. It's a few of them, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, in my opinion, the songs and the rap songs nowadays is more about the vibe of the song than about the lyrical, the lyrical content. Mr. Matthews, hey man, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Nate Wilson, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? Baltimore dudes, I didn't run into none that I can recall, and I definitely would have remembered because I got family out in Baltimore, or well, at least used to have family. But New York dudes, I ran across several New York dudes, and of course, we'd always 9 times out of 10, we'd call them New York. So who knows what their actual real names was? But just in my mind right now, I'm seeing about what, man, 8, 9 different New Yorks, cats, that I ran across that was from New York. And, like I say, we call them New York. So, yeah, man, I'll probably tell y'all the story. See, sometimes I'll be having some good little like short story informations. But there was this dude by the name of New York, man, who got played, man. This dude pulled up, man, talking about he was Usher's daddy. And I didn't believe the dude for 1 second, man. But yeah, I give y'all that story, man. Probably, like I say, some of the stories that I be having, I don't have, you don't have the background information on a lot of this stuff, so, but yeah, man. Jaquan, what goes on, man? Jaquan, well, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Outside of probably being, a child molester or something like that, man, the worst way to enter jail is with a snitch jacket, man. With especially a snitch jacket that can be proven with documentation, man. Yeah. Well, Black Talent Beats, man, what's going on, man? Get at me. That's what I'm saying, man. I be trying to find dudes, man, that make decent beats. That because okay, listen, Black Talent. So you Black Talent, you slick, man. You hit me with a hip hop question, and you already know, man. I ignore everything else, man, and hop on this question because I really like hip hop, man. So, but yeah, man, listen, Black Talent. When I got out, right, I couldn't put my ear on it, man. I was like, dang, man, it's something about these beats that sound weird, and I just couldn't put my finger on it. But what it is, I finally figured out. A lot of these cats is using Fruity Loops and all that old type of stuff. Where some of those beats sound good, but I grew up on the where dudes was playing instruments, man, instrumentation. Or if they wasn't, they was sampling, records that had live instrumentation and stuff. So, but that was the difference, man. But yeah, I'm always looking for some good beats, man. I'm always looking for some good beats. So and like I say, I happen to be fortunate enough to have a little platform, man. So if your beats is decent, we definitely can get cracking, man. We can drop some stuff on here and see what it do, man. So yeah, man. When you get a chance, why don't you email me, man? My email is 1616 to life music at gmail.com. That's 16 DALIFE music at gmail.com, man. Let's get cracking, man. MB, how was it when I first hit the yard? Like I was telling cats, MB. Oh, thank you, to you guys. MB got my Gmail up. When I first hit the yard, Salinas in '96, the yard had just opened, and so it was like, I would say it was basically like a chameleon, man, because I had no, and that was the first time that I went to the pen. I had no clue on how dangerous the yard was, and once that thing got to once it got to cracking, man, once that yard got to cracking, man, and I did a couple stories too, y'all, initially when I first started doing these stories before I was monetized. And so I might have played, I might have been rapping and had somebody else's beat, and I can't get paid for them. So I'll probably redo those stories, man, so I can at least get something from them, you know. But Michael Black, what's up with it, man? He said, did you ever run into any 11 Trey Block Crips? Yeah, man. I had a partner from there named KC, a short, light-skinned dude, man. Right now, he would probably be in his mid to late 50s. And then I ran into another dude by the name of Dub, man. Dub was from 11 Trey Block. Dub was a lifer. KC was a lifer too on the third strike. Dub was a lifer too, man, and just recently came home. You may know Dub, dark-skinned brother. I don't know how long he done, 23, 24 years. He was in there for a nice amount of time, man. Okay, Mr. Mathis, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Greg W said Fruity Loops compresses the music to a quality that's not up to par with live instrumentation. Most definitely. That and bad lyrics are where modern hip hop fails. Most definitely, Greg W. See, like I say, man, them hip hop questions get me every time, man, because that that was my first love, hip hop, man. That was my first love, man. And at the end of the day, that's what if I had, of course, if I had a choice to choose between hip hop and stories, man, I definitely do the hip hop, just because that's my first love. Even though I do appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man, and I already know a lot of people like me more for the stories than my music. Don Roberts, was that Fox on that thumbnail of the video you posted? Yes, sir. That is the one and only. That's a original picture of my boy Fox, man. One of these days, um, me and my other boy who was on the picture with him, I didn't show him, D from Oakland, a pimp from Oakland. He's still alive. We gonna come on here, man, and just talk, man. Talk about some funny stories about Fox and all that type of stuff, man. LeConte said I should make a cereal called Sticks, shaped as shanks. I don't, that. Hey, that's good. I don't know how well that would go over. I don't know who, what advertising and people I could get behind it. But California born. He said it's chill. It's hey, my bad, man. It's CO from my hood. Yeah, yeah. CO Locust from Bannon. Yes, sir, man. Jack Brown, man. Hey, y'all, excuse me, man. I've been missing some names from time to time, man. Goaty Goat, St. Laz from Brooklyn. Yeah, that's my dude, man. Shout out to St. Laz, man. Oh, hey, go young DJ. My bad, man. I missed your question. I seen it, and then I always get sidetracked, man. So if you still around, Dodo FDD said, "Was you ever like?" Oh no, that's wrong one. Go young DJ. Was DeAndre Bonds balling in there? LOL. Are you talking about balling in terms of playing basketball or balling with the paper? I never was. Well, I was gonna say I never was too close. I wasn't close to the brother at all. I never spoke to him or said one word to him. My homeboy was cool with him, and I don't know if he was balling, but from his appearances, he seemed to be doing okay. I mean, just as good or better than the average prisoner up in there. And I think due to his celebrity status and what people felt, because people see that's one thing I got to keep it real, man. That's one thing that's bad about black people sometimes, man. We always want to count somebody else's money and be estimating how much, because we seen this dude in a few movies that this dude got bread, but we don't know how much he was getting paid. We don't know. He could, okay, even if he was getting paid $1 million a film, he might have had bad spending habits. We don't know. From the outside looking in, everything looks cool, but people always want to count somebody else's bread. And so by assuming that dude had bread, that's why they was trying to press him. And so yeah, man. So I don't know how, I don't know how well he was doing. Not saying that you was counting his money. I'm just saying that that's why people was on him and pressing him the way they was, because they assumed that he had money because they seen him in these certain movies and stuff, and just assumed that the dude is in movies, that he got bread. Mr. Sheffield, you should do a track with Doggy Style from the Dino. You know what? I got a homeboy, man, by the name of Melly Mel. That's Doggy Style's older homeboy, and I would definitely do something like that, man. You know, Jay Jeezy, what's going on, man? Jay Jeezy says, "Chill, hey, chill. Why haven't I seen you in Banning? I've heard a lot about you when I first moved out here back in '04." Well, Jay Jeezy, I slide through there from time to time, man. But like I say, due to the fact that I was out there, doing what I was doing, I don't necessarily want to be out there too much, but I'm out there. I'm out there, I'm out there. And then to be honest too, um, my crowd ain't really out there no more. You know what I'm saying? The dudes who I grew up with and stuff, dudes that have moved on or passed away and stuff. So, I mean, it would be foolish for me to get out and return back to the same activities. You know, that would be asinine. You know what I'm saying? For me to get out there and stuff. But yeah, I'm out there from time to time. I just was out there a few days ago shooting a video, and then every time we have a little function, um, in the park, I slide through there. But actually, the last time we had a function in the park, I told myself I was gonna stop coming through there too. You know what I'm saying? It just, sometimes, man, it's best to move forward instead of looking back. But yeah, I'm out there from time to time. But I'm just curious. Jay Jeezy, you say you J Jay Jeezy, you say you heard a lot about me when you first moved out there in '04. Well, what did you hear about me, man? I'm curious, man. Because in '04, I had been in jail. '94, I've been in jail about 12 years, or no, 10 years. I've been in jail about 10 years. So yeah, I was just curious, man. Yeah, man. Tag 21, jumper. Yeah, man. I definitely gotta want to try to hop on one of these bigger YouTube channels with a bigger platform. Hey, Greg W. Man. I wanted to say it, but I didn't say it. I thought that maybe I was too. When I be replying to certain stuff, they try to tell me I'm institutionalized. But yeah, Greg W. I do trip off of some of the weirder things people will say. Man, I don't know if it's sometimes it's because it's social media and they behind a computer, or if that's just their general makeup or whatever. But yeah, sometimes I get asked some weird questions, and I think that that's the harder part, man. Responding in a more mature way, or not even responding at all, man. Because these, hey, look, you can best believe, Greg W, that some of these questions these dudes ask over the net, they couldn't ask people in the penitentiary, because it's gonna lead to some chaos. It's gonna lead to some chaos and a whole lot of clowning, man. Yeah, man. Oh, Dodgy Player said, would it be asking too much to see a picture of Fox? Oh, not at all, man. Listen, if you happen to go to any one of them last stories that I did on Fox, that's Fox in the thumbnail, man. Like I say, I got a picture of him on the phone that I'm on right now, but I don't know how to show you a picture while I'm talking, because I think anytime if I go off, the screen is gonna die or whatever, or it's not gonna, y'all ain't gonna be able to see me. But yeah, man, just go. And I did a couple of shorts today, and uh, the picture in the thumbnail is Fox, man. The last story that I done. Oh, it's called "Just Tell Me What I Owe You." Yeah, that's the picture of the thumbnail. That's an actual picture of Fox that one of my pimp players had sent to me, man. About maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, somewhere around there. Crenshaw, what's going on, man? What's cracking? Dan Roberts, man. Hey, y'all, excuse me. Like I say, sometimes I forget, man, to acknowledge everybody that come up in here. I appreciate it, man. Hey, for those of y'all too who have slid through here, if you don't mind, hit that like button for me if you haven't hit it already. But it's 162 likes, man. I appreciate it, man. Jack Brown, can you share a little bit about banning Crip history, man? Well, you know what I'm gonna do, that Jack Brown. I'm getting ready to go interview a dude who in Bannon they had a boys ranch out there, and they sent just so happened Tookie Williams happened to come to this boys ranch, and so to my understanding, the dude, he has, of course he has a lot of stories of him and Tookie, and he also has some pictures. And so I'm gonna do all that, and I'm gonna try to go interview that dude this week. But I'm gonna get all that in that story right there. Oh, okay, okay. Well, no, well, actually, Jay Z. I mean, to be honest with you, Jay Jeezy, I I had a feeling it was nothing bad, because it's pretty much. I mean, it's pretty much nothing bad people can say out there about me, unless they was didn't agree with my actions and stuff like that. But of course, I mean, not to put a lot on it, but I'm I'm well known out there, in banning and stuff. Like I say, man, I was really, I was really in the streets and stuff. And so, yeah, I would just, that would just trip me out that cats was still talking about me 10 years later, because, and it's a trip because once I got out, I seen all these young dudes showing me all this love and talking about they had my music that I'd made way back in 92 and 93. And that was a trip because, when you in prison, man, it's like you forgot about, wasn't nobody sending me nothing or looking out for me or whatever. So it's a trip to know that people were still out there talking about me, but they may, they may say good things about me, but there was very, very few of them looking out for me, and stuff, or sending cars, even small stuff, sending pictures and stuff like that. So, that's why I was asking. MBA, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. For future merchandise, or yeah, for future for features. You got that spelled wrong, but for features or for merchandise. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Damn, we almost been on here 2 hours, man. It's a trip, man. I got a bunch of good subscribers, man. Cause I ain't capping, man. Every time I come on here, I plan on being on here about 30, 40 minutes, and the time always goes so fast, man. Listen, y'all don't really know, man. Y'all don't appreciate y'all my subscribers. Y'all don't know. I appreciate all y'all, man. No, no BS, man. Cause like I say, I never planned on doing this YouTube stuff, man, and to look up and to watch my numbers grow so far and so fast the way they have, even to me to this day, it's a trip, man. It's still a trip, man. And the other day I went to this dude who be selling barbecue and stuff. I pulled up and he said, hey man, I know you, man, 16 to life. And now when I go in stores, dudes be recognizing me and all that old type of stuff, man. And it's just a trip, man. And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the subscribers, man, whether you guys just tune in, listen to the songs, the stories, or whatever, man. It's just, it's a trip, like I say, coming from my position, man. Not knowing, if I'd ever get out of prison to getting out, man, and people being interested in some of the things I have to say. So yeah, that's a trip, man. Be honest, Jack Brown, were you attracted to the sister that cooked them tacos in the interview? Well, Jack Brown, you asked me to be honest, so I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, Jack Brown. I'm not into white women. I don't like white women. And on top of that, um, the lady who cooked those tacos, that's my homeboy's woman. That's how I happened to get hooked up with the podcast. My homeboy who's still doing a life sentence, that's a podcast that he created from prison. He's in prison right now. Matter of fact, okay, Jack Brown, listen. If you go listen to the story I did about, I think it's called Poker Game Causes Lefts and Rights. That's him right there. That's the one who that's his girlfriend, and that's the one who let me see if I can. That's the one who he created that podcast, of course with her help. So yeah, no, I wasn't attracted to her. Oh, which reminds me, y'all, I got a song, man. I didn't know. It's been on my page for a minute, but I didn't know that I could monetize it, so I just monetized it recently, man. And it don't have a whole lot of numbers, man. If y'all don't mind, go check out that song for me, man. It's called Okay, yeah, look, this right here. This is let me see. It just disappeared, man. Yeah, that's Fox right there, y'all. Where did it disappear to? Right there, y'all. That's Fox. Yeah, that's him right there, y'all. That's my partner, man. The cold pimp, the pickpocket, man. Yeah, yo, yeah, man, chill, yeah, yo, yeah, yeah. That's my boy, man. But anyway, like I was telling y'all, man, I got a song on here. If y'all could go just check it out, man. The name of the song is called "A Queen." If you just type in 16 to life, uh, you type in 16 to life, a queen, man. Just y'all, listen to that song, man. Run it up for me. Help me get a few dollars, man. That's all you got to do is go listen to the song. like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way, anytime I drop a story, you'll be notified. Okay, so Mr. Sheffield, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? Mr. Sheffield says, is it true if you do more than 10? Oh, okay. Mr. Sheffield says, is it true if you do more than 10 straight, you can get SSI? Well, you know what, Mr. Sheffield? We hear stuff like that when we in prison, but I ain't never, and actually some dude that gave me some paperwork even pertaining to that stuff. But out of all the dudes that that I've known since I got out, I ain't heard nobody get that stuff, because if so, that stuff would spread like wildfire. Wildfire. I was just at a picnic, a lifer picnic, and of course, we would share that information with each other. So, like I say, I'm not saying that this ain't true. All I'm saying is I don't know nobody that's ever got it, And who wouldn't, after doing all that time, desperately be trying to get that money? Like I say, I remember being in prison, and people had put up paperwork about it. Maybe this is about 3 or 4 years before I got out, and they were saying that you go down there and you apply, and the first 2 times they gonna deny you, but the third time they gonna approve you for it and stuff. But I ain't never heard of nobody getting none. Hey man, Al Heavyweight, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Shout out from a West Adams Los, from a South Sider, man. Real recognized real, man. I appreciate it, Al Heavyweight. And Al Heavyweight, listen what I want to say, man. I just trip on how, when we're in prison, man, I'm saying I'm talking about, the blacks and the Southsiders, man. How sometimes the politics will have us against each other and stuff or whatever, man. But it's always, so I always appreciate, man, when a Southsider or somebody will reach out, man, because like I say, there's Southsiders prejudice against blacks, and there's blacks prejudice against Southsiders, but it's not a universal thing, man. There's some good dudes on both sides, man. It's just that sometimes, our politics, they are what they are, man. And so, but so I appreciate it, man. I'm just letting you know I appreciate it, man. Definitely respect to the Southsiders, man. I always give you guys props, because I respect you guys as a structure, man. Organization is a lovely thing, man, and that's something that the brothers, we need to work on, man, coming together as a people, man, and stop doing so much crazy stuff to each other and stuff. So yeah, I just appreciate it, man. Yeah. Larry Martin, love this show, bro. Keep it up. Larry Martin, love this show, bro. Keep it up. Larry Martin, I know you probably wondering why I'm tripping, man, and I know it's not you, but there's a dude with your name, man, who got up on the stand and testified on me. So I know, of course, that couldn't be you. But anyway, hey, what's going on, man? Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Jack Brown said, yep, he remembered that story. Okay, yeah, that was and then Jack Brown said you remember that story. So thank you. I appreciate it, man. That kind of lets me know that you follow my stories and pay attention. And like I was saying earlier, that's still always lightweight amazing to me, man. That dudes, they follow my stories, and if I mention a name or a character, they can say, oh yeah, that was from such and such a story, man. So that's cool. But yeah, so that's who that's my boy's girl. And okay, listen, I'm gonna probably be doing an interview with her pretty soon, man. While she looks nice and pleasant and all that, man, she was a real prison wife. I mean, they're not married, but I say prison wife because I mean, she used to help my boy get it in. She was bringing the cell phones, bringing the drugs, and all that old type of shit. So he just told me the other day. He said I'm gonna do an interview. He's gonna have me interview with her and stuff, and have her telling her side of the story of what it's like to be down with a dude having a life sentence and stuff. So I said, man, you sure she gonna want to reveal all that? And my boy, he's a real arrogant, big-headed motherfucker. And he said, oh yeah, I run my relationship and all this other type of stuff. So yeah, so look forward to that interview, man, in the event we can get that interview from her, And also, actually, for those of y'all, man, who've thank you, Mr. Sheffield. He said, you think I can do stand-up comedy? For no, well, Larry Montana, the dude, it wasn't from Montana. He was from Bannon. But anyway, that's, I don't want to get off track here. See, and I already forgot. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. For those of y'all that's ordered my CD, ordered my first CD. The name of the song is called Hands of Time, For those of you guys who may have purchased my first CD, Hands of Time. I forget the number of the track that is on the CD, but anyway, that girl on that interview from Breaking Bread, she's the one singing the hook on that song. Actually, it's only one song being sung. I mean, only one song with singing on that first CD, Free Gas No Charge. But yeah, for those of you guys who may have bought the CD, that's who that is singing the song. If you guys have happened to seen my interview with the Breaking Bread podcast, that girl who's interviewing me on here, the lady who's interviewing me, she's the one singing the hook. Mr. Sheffield said he think I can do stand-up comedy. You know what, Mr. Sheffield? A lot of people say that, right? And I don't know, right? Because I think stand-up comedy is about, more about writing jokes and having jokes prepared and stuff. And so I'm not, even though I definitely think that, a lot of people find me funny, I don't know if I could ever, write jokes and that type of stuff. But, and it's a trip because when I'm on here, I actually try to turn down, the comedic side of me, because I'm definitely a very funny cat. I'm definitely a very, very funny cat. Always been the class clown. I got jokes and stuff, but when I'm on here, I try to turn that side down. But so I do think of things. In a funny manner, just the way I think. Because we grew up telling jokes. Me and my homies, we would do that for fun when we was little. We was 11, 12 years old, and my friend, he still has the tapes today. We'd all get together and tell jokes about each other's mamas and all that type of stuff, and then we would award each other points for it and all that type of stuff. So that's maybe plays a part into why I see things in like a funny type way. But yeah, I don't know. You know what? I got a good friend of mine too, man. He's real funny, man, and this dude was doing stand up in prison. He was real funny, man, and that's crazy because he ain't called in a while. But he wanted to get out and do stand up, and now this is a good friend of mine. He went to the board. And he'd been in jail about 30 some years. He went to the board and they gave him a date. So he was due to come home. You got to wait like 4 or 5 months to the governor okays it and all that. But anyway, the governor looked over it and the governor took his date. And so now he has to go back through the process all again, but that was his goal. That was one of his dreams, to get out and do comedy. So hopefully, he'll make it out, man, and I'll have him on my page. Dude was funny too, man. But like I say, some of them dudes in there, they can't stop doing the things that they know if they get caught, it's going to definitely lead to a denial. Like when they start letting dudes out, lifers, I had a cell phone around 2010, and I told myself, whenever I get caught with this cell phone, because that was my first one, I said, but whenever I get caught, I'm not knowingly doing anything that I know would lead to me getting denied, And so, but you got some dudes, man, that's still messing with the cell phones, that's still messing with the weed and all that type of stuff, man. Because they now, from what I hear, they're damn near just letting the lifers go. All you got to do is stay out of trouble. So, to me, that would be a huge incentive to stay out of trouble, man. No, but nobody never told me, Calhoun, that I look like Jim Brown. I get a whole bunch of stuff like they say I look like Patrick Ewing, which I don't agree with. I hear Jordan from Bernie Mac. I hear that a whole lot. But never Jim Brown, no. Okay, she loves Nero Banks said, did you ever drop the soap? That's that question is borderline disrespectful, right? But I don't know if, I mean, I know, I guess a lot of people, it's a cliche and stuff, but yeah, you drop the soap all the time in terms of the soap gonna fall out your hand, but ain't nobody fits to come do nothing to you. That's just some stuff that's connected to prison that don't even really fit. So, when you do drop your soap, you don't pick it up because it's on the floor. And people, in the shower, people, get in the shower and stuff, but I don't know if that has any sexual innuendo to it, or you're trying to be funny, you're trying to be curious or serious or what, but I don't know. Check out Al Sadiq. Okay, I definitely will have to remember that. You know what? See, let me get a pen and write it down, man, because the other way I'd have to scroll all the way back through all this live just to find that. Yeah, because the dude I'm talking about, that's crazy, and I can't remember his name, man. We used to play chess and kick it together all the time, man. And this dude was funny. Every now and then they throw like a live concert in prison, man, and they would let him get up there and tell his jokes, man. And he'd be telling jokes about situations that happen in jail, and stuff that would happen on that particular yard or wherever. And he'd get up and do it all without no cussing, man. This dude was real funny. Al Sadiq. Okay, I got you down right here, man. I am. Said freestyle, yo, chill. See now, Cal, LeConte. I never heard that either. Russell Simmons. I never heard that one. I heard sometimes. I didn't heard Puff Daddy, like I said, which I don't think I look like Puff Daddy. Jamie Foxx. I don't think I look like him. Uh, Patrick Ewing. I get that a lot. Jordan from Bernie Mac. What's happening? What's happening? Raj from What's Happening. I am. Well, listen, I would love to hit y'all with a freestyle, right? But I was telling myself, oh, now come on, man, I don't look like no Mike Tyson. Uh, um, uh, Even though that's crazy that you say that, right? Because I honestly do. I kind of think my brother resembles Mike Tyson from a certain angle. So it's crazy that you say that, Calhoun. From a certain angle, my brother looks like Mike Tyson, in my opinion, just from a certain side. Jack Brown. I've seen a little bit of King Nico, but it's crazy that you say that, right? Because I was trying to send him a message on Instagram today because I was happened to be scrolling through there and I seen that he has one of his stories animated, and I want to try to get some of my Fox stories animated. So yeah, that's a trip. But LeConte Calhoun, corn or soft shell? I like the corn, man. I like mine fried nice and hard, man, nice and crispy. And that's one of the things that I was fiending for when I was locked up, man. A nice taco, man. No, MB, I ain't never heard Eddie Murphy. Lauren Hall, how you doing? Wow. And then of course I can all you know what, see? Let me change glasses for y'all, man. Y'all got me with these big ass giant Roger Thomas glasses and stuff. Let me change my glasses, man. I can always take a an opinion from a nice lady. Now, Lauren Hill, who do I resemble to you? Or excuse me, Lauren Hall. Who do I resemble to you? Do I who do you, if or Lauren Hall? You can say nobody. I mean, when you look at me, do you Charlie Murphy? I didn't heard that before. Lauren Hall. When you look at me, do who do I resemble in your opinion, or nobody? Because I don't think I look like none of them cats. I think because they see me with the glasses, they want to make a connection to Raj from What's Happening, but I don't necessarily think I look like no Raj. Maybe Bernie Mac a little bit, the boy Jordan. Darrell Houston said, "Can you give me back one of them old throwback rhymes that you gave me when you was locked up?" It's a trip, Darrell, because I've always kind of been like a tiny bit shy when I'm put right on the spot. Like, say if like a dude come up to me and he's like, it's two of them. They say, "Hey man, can you rap?" It's just like it's different, man. When I'm in the studio or when I'm rapping in front of in jail we used to have a lot of rap contests. And now when it's like 50, 60 people out there, that's different because I don't feel I'm on the spot. But yeah, man. I would have to think for a second, even think about some of the raps that I wrote in jail. Just due to the fact that I'm trying to think. Due to the fact I'm not out here, not out here rapping like that. Now actually a lot of the rap that I put on my CDs, a lot of that stuff is material that I had from jail. Idris Alba. No, I don't look nothing like no Idris Alba. I never been to San Quentin, man. Nope. Oh, Alan Gray, yeah, most definitely, man. I would love to do some motivational speaking. Come on now, Mrs. Lauren Hall. Just who give me in your opinion. She just hit me with a smiley face. So that probably means nobody. I don't resemble nobody. Cause yeah, I don't think I look like nobody. Especially when I take them big ass windshield wipers off. Raj from What's Happening. Yeah, I get that a whole lot. OG Bobby Johnson. But Darrell, that is one thing, man, that I want to get back on my back doing, man. 'Cause, of course, when I was incarcerated, it seemed like I just had more time, man. And after a while, I got tired of like writing raps down on paper. So I would just just memorize the rap in my head without writing it down. I remember my one of my buddies, man. He said when you first got here to this prison, he said I used to see you all the time, man. He said I used to think you was crazy and you was talking to yourself because I'd be just walking around mumbling, but I would just be repeating my rap, until I learned it and stuff. So now that I'm out here, I don't have a whole lot of time to sit down and write music like I would like to. So I just have to make some time to do all that stuff, man. I gotta, like I was saying earlier, man, this didn't turn into a small business. So now I didn't realize, and my mom is telling me, and I didn't realize too, I got to develop a schedule. Because one thing, okay, I don't know if you guys seen the one video I done. What was it called? Patience, Payback, and Revenge, or whatever. I done that in front of this banner that I had put up, at one of my partners, man. But the thing about that is, I like I like being able to do videos on my phone because I can just go do a video whenever I feel like it, get in the car and upload it straight from the phone to YouTube. Once I'm finished with the video, I can have the video up probably in 3-4 minutes. But I got a camera and everything, man. I've been having a camera a couple days before Father's Day. I mean, a couple weeks before Father's Day, and I don't use it because once I got to record the video on the camera, then I have to go and I have to export the video from the camera to the computer. Then I have to import it to YouTube, and it's probably like about maybe a 10-12 hour process, maybe longer. And then I gotta watch the computer to make sure it don't time out and all that type of stuff. So it's just easier for me to do it from the in the car, and that's what I like. Because then I don't have to depend on nobody because I don't know how to do all that stuff. So I got a buddy who does that stuff for me, and so I have to operate around his schedule. So I prefer just to record it on my phone and upload it like that. But at the I said all that to say. Oh, thank you, Lauren Hall. And I see Lauren Hall said I look like myself. I thank you. I appreciate it. That's so sweet right there. Oh, now come on, man. LeConte talking about you kind of resemble Scottie Pippen. I don't look nothing like no Scottie. Man, Scottie Pippen ain't this dark. First and foremost, he ain't this dark. Then he got one of them long ass, he got one of them long ass noses and shit. Look like he part, Caucasian or whatever. Yeah, man. Then his face is long like a ski ramp. So I ain't, come on, man. Don't look like no Scottie Pippen. Yeah, Miss Lauren Hall said it all. She said yourself, most definitely. Yeah, man. So Greg W, he said the closest no joke society is Diddy. And you know what? I never heard that before until I was locked up. This white CO told me that. He said, man, you kind of look like P. Diddy. And that was the first time somebody told me that. But I've heard that a few times, man. I can kind of maybe see that when I got my other little glasses on, my smaller glasses, and especially when I used to have my hair with the waves and all that type of stuff, So Bakersfield, what's going on? Hey, you know what? My bad, man. I'll be forgetting to holler at the people, man, on the side. My bad, y'all. I'll be forgetting to holler at the people on the side, man. Mr. Sheffield, Mark Jacob, Big Man Ice Cold. What's going on, man? Uh, Somebody had asked me, did I ever know anybody from Bakersfield? Yeah, I know. I got a bunch of partners from Bakersfield, man. I don't know if y'all may not know, but back in the days in prison, the Bakersfield dudes and the dudes from the Inland Empire used to have an alliance, and it was called the I-5 of the Inland Empire and the 805. Man, I got a bunch of good buddies from Bakersfield, man. I just seen a few of them up there at the Lifer party, man. My boy Dewey's from the east side. I believe Squeak is from the west side. I had a Celly who was from Country Boy. Matter of fact, my Celly See there. You see y'all got me. You see y'all laughing. Y'all got me bagging on people. My bad, Scotty. Because actually, the Bulls. I used to love to watch the Bulls, man. So y'all making me bring the jokes out. But yeah, my boy, my boy, Booney from Bakersfield. His pops owned Mr. Tibbs Rib Shack. I think that was a popular barbecue joint out there in Bakersfield. Eric Crestside. Have you ever done time at Wayside? No, I've never been locked up in L.A. County. Young Tiny. I send mine, homie. The homie EL said, "What's up?" Oh yeah, what's going on, man? So Young Tiny, you obviously got to be from Five Time, man. Yeah, tell EL I said, "What's up?" That was my guy, man. Big EL and little EL, man. Coach GS, I got to dip out, but I want to send mine one more time from the Bay. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you for tuning in and supporting me in any type of capacity, man. Have a safe day. Stay blessed as well. Ever been to Tommy Burger? Antoine. Not that I know of, man. I know one time, man. Sometimes I used to be riding around out there with my girl, and she'd have me in spots. And later on, I realized I shouldn't even been at. She had me at what was that place? She had me at man, man, I can't remember the name of it now. She had me at a spot. Come to find out, man, I shouldn't have been over there. Damn, man, it might come to me. And if it do, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. What was the name of that spot she had me at? Johnny Pastrami. Yeah, Johnny's Pastrami, man. She had me at Johnny's Pastrami. Robert Smith, what's going on, man? He from Gear Game. One of my cellies, man. Actually, my celly when I left was from Gear Gang, man. Moon. Yeah, my celly Moon, man. Yeah, LS Chevy Black. I think so, man. That's where it was at. Because she was from the jungles, and you know how women is sometimes, man. They don't pay attention to where because they can go anywhere they feel like going. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know it until I got to the pen. And I told somebody, some type of way it came up in a discussion. And that boy told me, man, you didn't have no business over there, man. Them dudes would have, boy, they put your noodles on the ground. They'd have caught you over there. Yeah, yeah. And I think if my memory serves me correct, LS Chevy Black, it's set on the well, it all depends too, I guess, on which way you're going, but it's set on the right hand side of the street, man. And yeah, it was just a little yeah, it's just a little like little damn near hole in the wall type place, man. But yeah. But I had it on me, but sometimes that don't matter nothing. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter nothing. Alan Gray, the person you look like without the glasses on is Michael Irvin. I think they think I look like any dark-skinned brother, man. Any dark-skinned brother, especially one that wear glasses, man. Because dude earlier said Idris Alba. I don't look nothing like that, brother. Antoine GTA, what was your first ride? A car or a truck? You mean just growing up? My first car myself was a 78 Cutlass, man, the chill mobile. And that's one thing I wish I had done when I was running the streets, man, is took more pictures, man. I got some pictures of the car somewhere around here. I had whipped out my photo album on a live, man, one time, and showed some pictures and stuff, man, and some of the pimps and players out. Matter of fact, hold on, man. My bad, y'all, man. I thought I had my little photo album. I hate when I can't find something, man, but it wasn't even where I thought it was. I was gonna show y'all some pictures, man, and I got a big old bag of pictures right here, but some of all these is pictures and stuff. Pictures, all these, dudes don't even have these no more, man. Just regular pictures. I prefer, but I still got a couple of photo albums. I got a couple of photo albums of from when I was some of my homies and stuff when I was locked up with, and I thought it was right at a certain spot, but it wasn't. Oh no, a certain little spot, man. I'll try to, because most of these is just family and stuff, but some homeboys, but I'll try to pick through here and show y'all the ones that I can show y'all. This is some homegirls right here from one of the little picnics, man. And my homie C.O. Loke, he used to send me a bunch of pictures when I was locked up. All these is pictures, man. And just getting those pictures. Let me turn on the light up in here, man. Even, and like I say, when I was locked up, of course, probably like a whole bunch of other people, man, people forget about you when you locked up. So even just getting some pictures from my homies, even though he may not realize how meaningful it was meaningful, Oh, look. This is something that he had made for me. I don't know if y'all can see. Chill. I had done a mixtape when I was locked up. He made this in like 2004, man. I'd got it because in so see, I pretty much still look the same. This is like from 2004, 2005. I got a hold of, because they don't let you have like radios and stuff in jail that record, but I got a hold of some equipment that recorded and stuff and made me a little mixtape and sent it out. And I made it rapping in a broom closet up in there, and I sent it out and stuff. But the quality of it wasn't all that good, man. I was trying to show y'all some pictures and stuff. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't want to take it out the thing. It'd be too much trouble. But anyway, yeah, all the pictures I had, I don't know what happened to I had some pictures of I had a bunch of pictures of my homies and stuff in a photo album. I don't know where that's at right now, man. Kent TV. Young Tiny, I appreciate it, man. Anybody ever tell you in Africa, you look like Hammer? MC Hammer? Nah. I saw that picture of you with the big rope chain. Oh yeah, man. I wish, like I said, I wish I had took some pictures when I was young. I used to have a whole bunch of jewelry and stuff, but I wasn't a big picture taker, man. But I wish I had. I don't know if y'all ever heard me talk about the white homie from my hood. That's him right there. He's in Montana right now doing a lot of time on a attempted murder on the police. Hopefully he'll be able to make it home soon. He don't have life, so that's the good part. I was trying to find a picture of my boy Chances, man. Y'all, I know y'all be hearing me talk about Chances. My homie Chances. Fine, I ain't did nothing but made a big old mess. I'm gonna have to clean up, man. Anyway, though. Oh, bam! There it go right there, man. I want to see if I find a better picture of him, though. Yeah, so here go a picture of my homie Chances, man. He got out, and you know, I talk about him when I do the story about the IE versus the Bloods. He got out and sent me some pictures and stuff. He ended up coming right back not too much longer. Bumped into him at another prison. We almost got in a situation. You know, he always stayed with the business, man. Always kicking some festivities off. Anyway, though, y'all. Shit, we've been on here about 2 hours and 30. Been on here about 2 hours and 30 minutes, man. I appreciate everybody for oh yeah, that's right, Jay Jeezy. I don't think I look like nobody else either, but hey, you know. Hey, but anyway, y'all, we've been on here about 2 hours and 30 minutes, man. Like I say, I always stay on here much longer than I intend to, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, pulling up on me and stuff. I am. I'm gonna definitely try to get that Freestyle Friday together for y'all, man. I'm gonna definitely try to do that, man. And all right, G Foster, y'all go and have a good one, man. Everybody out there stay blessed. What's going on, Greg? Coos Bay Greg, man. You pulled up at the end, man. Hey, now okay, now that's what I'm talking about, Tony Lesmore. Tony Lesmore say he dig the stories, but he in it for the bars, man. That's what I appreciate, man. G-Dep special delivery. Oh man, that's who I look like, G-Dep. Even though that song was gas right there. Actually, you know what? I might hop on that beat right there, man. Or no, you know what? No, that's not the beat I like. I mean, that one's cool, but Lil Wayne already stole that one from me. So I'm gonna do Let's Get It with P. Diddy, Black Rob, G-Dep, all in. That beat go crazy too. Oh, LeConte got jokes, man. LeConte say, when the light hit me, I kind of resemble Seal, man. So now, LeConte, what you gonna have to do, man, you're gonna have to make you a page, man, with your face on it so I can shoot you a couple of jokes, man. Yeah, you trying to be funny now. Candyman with a fade, yeah. Squeak Rester. Like I was saying, man, if I do a freestyle, they won't monetize it, you know, because I be like in a freestyle with a beat, man, so I can be hype. But anyway, hey, I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. I'm supposed to get out here and watch a little bit of some football and grab me something to eat or something like that, man. But anyway, y'all stay safe out there. I appreciate y'all. Oh, hey, look, I forgot, man. Y'all definitely be sure to tune in tomorrow to my premiere. I'm interviewing JoJo. He's telling what happened when he came home and caught his cellie in the cell with somebody that shouldn't have been in there, man. And so but he's gonna explain everything in his own words, man. So y'all definitely come through and check that out, man. Y'all have a good one.